better? You'll also feel better when you hear you could save big when you switch to Progressive. But I'm pretty sure you already knew that, too. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Goodyear knows the importance of keeping momentum as you head down the stretch. Momentum starts with movement. It's pulled from the air like a contested rebound. Momentum builds with steals and fast breaks, and is proven by deep threes as the shot clock expires. Momentum is how we change the game. And now it's time to discover where it can take us. Goodyear, more driven.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's opponents on Man versus Train. At the crossing, we have Rick, a 175-pound frustrated man who's running late for work. And on the tracks, we have Bull, a million-pound freight train that takes a mile to stop. Let's see who comes out on top.
You can't beat a train, so don't try. Stop. Trains can't. Paid for by NHTSA.
Welcome back to the quickest podcast ever, brought to you by Kohl's.
Today's topic, Easter.
I'm ready to break out the bunny decor.
Same. Kohl's has so many cute things. You can decorate pretty much everything, even Easter eggs.
My family will be so excited.
I got great gifts for my favorite peeps, too.
Ooh, love peeps.
Plus, I got Kohl's Cash and 15% off.
I'm sold.
One more thing. Get it in 1 hour or less with free store pickup.
I'm gonna hop to it.
15% offer ends April 3rd. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohls.com for details.
If this warmer weather has you looking for a new vehicle, maybe a nice convertible, you'll find it at North Penn Mazda on Route 309 in Colmar. Check out the gorgeous brand new state-of-the-art showroom. Enjoy incredible lease deals, low financing offers, and other incentives. And North Penn Mazda is ready to serve you wherever you're comfortable, whether that's on the phone, online, or in person in the brand new showroom. Find your next Mazda at North Penn Mazda. The right experience, the right choice. NorthPennMazda.com.
What makes a home comfortable? It might be something you never thought about because you never had to. At PECO, we're always prioritizing your comfort and safety. That's why we invest over $250 million annually in natural gas systems and technologies to ensure safe, reliable natural gas. Because nothing is more soothing than safety. Visit PECO.com/naturalgas.
There are few things in life you can always count on. Sunsets, potholes, trash trucks in your way when you're running late. And of course, AAA's never-ending reliable roadside assistance. Because for over 100 years, we're always close, and we never close. From tows, jumps, or just smoothing out those bumps in the road, we provide 24/7 service so you can have 24/7 peace of mind. Join today and get 50% off at AAA.com/open-road. New members only. Other restrictions apply. See site for details.
What's up, guys? It's Andrew, and it's tournament time. And with so many games going on, who wants to bet just one? That's why I love betting parlays on FanDuel Sportsbook in partnership with Valley Forge Casino. It's a great way to combine bets from different games for an even bigger win. And guess what? FanDuel is here to help you if your parlay doesn't go as planned. They'll give you up to $25 back in site credit if your parlay of 3 legs or more falls 1 leg short. That's 1 parlay per day, each day of the tournament for new and existing users. That's why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook app. They're always hooking us up. The app is so easy to use. They have so many bet options to choose from and always on promotions. And when you win, you'll get paid in as little as 24 hours. If you've been thinking about signing up, now's the perfect time to give it a shot. Just download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up with a promo code BEER so they know that I sent you. That's FanDuel Sportsbook, promo code BEER.
Must be 21 plus and present in NJ or PA. Refund issued as non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 7 days. Max refund $25. Terms apply. See sportsbook.fanduel.com for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
WPEN, Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station. Home of 76ers basketball.
Ben Simmons to Joel, bang, two-hand jam.
Flyers hockey.
Carter Hart made the save. The bouncing puck still free. Hart's got to make another one.
And Anthony Gargano, weekdays from 10 to 2.
Weekdays, Skip.
Plug in.
97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia. It's time now for Cuz Radio.
What up, Cuz? Deshaun Jackson gets a block. Are you kidding?
Talking with the Cuz.
Yo, Cuz, how you doing?
Stairs rips one into the night.
Stolen by the doctor. Yes, he's got it. Here he comes. Way rock the baby to sleep and slam dunk.
Look, Cuz, don't even try it, okay?
Now here's Anthony Gargano.
Why don't you get the hell out of here, Cuz?
everybody. Happy trade deadline to all across the Delaware Valley. Big day today. Will they? Won't they? Who will it be? Who won't it be? We will answer all those questions leading up to the deadline today, the NBA trade deadline, how the Sixers will be shaped heading into the home stretch and then the playoffs. Big day today. And we have to dive all the way in to BDM. Yes, Big Daryl Morey. Not to be confused with BDN. All right. So we have a fascinating situation at hand as to who the Sixers will get. Let me start off by saying that I do trust Daryl Morey, Elton Brand. I think those guys are a really tremendous tandem when it comes to, who's driving the ship, right? Who's the steward of the ship? And I go, listen, you got Morey. We know how highly respected he is. I love EB. I think EB is one of the great basketball people. And what went down last year was not on EB. I know it went down, and there was a lot of different voices in the mix. Elton did not have primary say on all those moves. That guy, and I know some of the stuff that he wanted to do as well. He's a great basketball man. Great basketball man. And so I feel good about no matter what happens, by the end of the day, I feel like the Sixers are in good hands and they'll be in good shape. Now, I will tell you, this is my educated belief as to what will transpire today. And I'll just term it like that. My educated belief. Now, stuff could happen at the 11th hour. There could be things that pop up throughout the course of the day. A phone call is made, all that stuff. So I'm just giving you the temperature right now at 10:04 a.m. the morning of. And as of now, I will tell you, no Kyle Lowry. I believe that Kyle Lowry will not be coming here. Listen, all that stuff about Lowry to Miami's real. He does have an eye for Miami. Whether or not, and I don't think Miami's going to make the move for him either. But I think Miami's got a better chance at landing Lowry than the Sixers do. So that's Kyle Lowry. I hear no on Oladipo. I hear too many injury concerns. They're still worried about the knee. The teams are a little bit, leery about his health. Now, it's funny because I told you I watched one of his games on the League Pass, and it was Rockets, and he went off, right? He scored 35, and he scored like 35 in like 31 minutes. And I think he had like 18 in the second quarter, and I'm freaking out, right? Oh, my God. And his game, it's a shame. His game, if healthy, to me, I think it's a great fit. However, I think there's real concern about whether or not he can go back-to-back, whether or not he can – now, again, playoffs, you don't have to worry about it, but that there's some concern with the knee. And even that game that he scored 35, he didn't play the following night. So that's kind of the story with Victor Oladipo. That brings us to Lonzo Ball. People hot after Lonzo Ball. I'm intrigued. I get it. He shot the ball better this season. I understand that. I still don't think he's a fit with Ben. I don't know how that works. The two of them on the floor at the same time, both ball dominant. You're going to bring Lonzo Ball off the bench. that work? I don't know. But I will tell you, it's my guess, it's my belief that you won't have to worry about that. So I will say no to Lonzo Ball. So as of now, this morning, no Lowry, no Ball, no Oladipo. And you're going, well, what else? Is that it? I do think yes to George Hill. Now, you're guessing, you're going, George Hill, really? That's what you're looking at? And I'll tell you that I like George Hill a lot for this team. He's a guy, remember, he's on OKC, he hasn't played. They're just they're a mess right now. They're going all in tank. George Hill is the veteran type of, second unit ball handler who could still hit a three for you, who can run the second unit. One of the things that I worry about with the second unit is putting all that on Shake's shoulders. I close my eyes, I look at Shake, and I go, now I could use Shake's offense, but I don't see him as in command of the second unit on a championship team. George Hill, yes. Veteran, he's already done it. I think George Hill makes a lot of sense. You don't have to give up much for him. Just expiring contract. So I think what happens is by the end of the day, there's Maxey still here, Matisse still here, and maybe they move like a Mike Scott for the salaries. But Danny Green's still here, and you get like a George Hill for the picks and maybe a second, type of thing, couple chews, and then a Mike Scott, right, to get the contract. So I kind of think that's how the deadline will go. But again, listen, I've covered a lot of these things. Nobody knows on what happens on the other end of the phone. All of a sudden, somebody's got an idea. All of a sudden, there's two teams looking to construct a trade, and then they need a third team. All right, let's get the Sixers involved. You never know what agent is concocting a deal. Remember, it's an agent's league. They have a lot of freedom to concoct a deal. Lowry right now can make his own deal. If he can get everybody to buy in, he can make his own deal. So, a lot of intrigue still left today as to what might occur. We will get into the idea of Daryl Morey and the implicit blind trust that we all have in BDM, and is it warranted? Which is an interesting question. And we will compare and contrast GMs in the city. We will talk about the concept of trust and faith in the man who's the steward of the franchise. Good morning, Chunas.
Happy deadline day, man.
Happy deadline day to you, my man.
It's a holiday, pretty much. I think, right?
Yeah. Listen, it's fun, Yeah,
it is fun. And hopefully when we open our presents, we're happy about it. I would like George Hill.
So are you good with that? Are you good with that scenario that I painted?
Yeah, I look at it, and I've been saying for probably the last week now that one of my biggest needs for this team is that secondary ball handler that can play a little bit with Ben, but really to come off the bench and help out Shake. And, I've seen Shake in moments bringing the ball up the court. And remember, just against I think it was the Utah game, him bringing the ball up the court, he fell down, and I'm like, oh God, this is a big spot, man. I can't have you bringing the ball up the court and falling down and turning it over. Whereas George Hill's a guy that I think I can depend on, and I think he's a reliable ball handler for you coming off the bench. He can obviously score a little bit for you still. I know he's up there in age, but I've been looking at this team, and I've never wanted a splash in recent days. I kind of just want some guy to solidify a few spots for me. Now, that's one, right? Do I think they're going to make 4 different trades today? Probably not. but I can also see them making a couple of other small moves, or maybe they just wait till the buyout market happens to solidify a few spots. But that's a pretty big one that we've been talking about really all season long. Is that guy that can play point guard off the bench? Because yeah, Shea can play point, he can score, but I'd rather him not have to worry about trying to run an offense.
Well, I said earlier, I don't think he's good enough on a championship team,
right,
to be the second ball handler on the squad.
Correct.
He's just not. He should rely just on the fact that he can give you some offense. And I think we overrate our own guys sometimes, and I think he's one of the guys that gets overrated a little bit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So remember, we were talking about playoffs, deep runs. Is he a guy that can be in an
8-9 rotation?
That's what I'm saying. Like we gotta understand who he is. Remember how bad it was against Boston last year?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And the question is, did another year help? Right? I don't know. We've seen him with moments this year. We've seen him not with moments this year.
Yeah, and again, if I'm going to win a championship, listen. I have no problem playing him, right? Giving him 10 minutes or so, trying to give me some offense, but that's about it.
Right.
I need his role to be curtailed. Can't have him, be first guy off the bench.
Right.
He's not Lou Williams yet. He's
exactly.
not. He maybe someday he is. He's not yet.
No, he's not there yet. So John Clark actually just tweeted out from Brian Windhorst, your boy Windy. The Raptors, according to Windy, want Maxey, Thibault, and 2 first-round picks for Kyle Lowry. I'm going to guess that's off the table. I know you were already saying that that's probably not happening. If they're asking for that much for Lowry, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no, I don't see it.
No, I mean,
again,
Maxey, Thibault, and 2 first-round picks?
No.
For a 35-year-old who wants a contract as soon as he comes here?
No.
You can't do that.
No. No, and I don't think they will. I told you what I think they're going to do. I think that offer. I also think that offer is a little old.
Okay.
All right. I think Windy's wind is a little old. All right.
It's your boy.
It's just a little old. It might be like about 18 hours old. If you get my drift.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
It's the old wind that blows through. But again, I this is where we stand today. And look, while I think George Hill is going to be the guy, and I don't believe that anybody, I don't think no Ball, I don't see no Lowry, no Depot. All that said, it's the deadline, so anybody, like, the phone can ring. You never know what may get concocted.
Oh, yeah. Offers can change. Prices could drop. Prices can get too high at points. Yeah, it's going to be a fascinating day. There was already a move in the NBA. JaVale McGee got traded to Denver. Now, I know that's not headline news, but it's going to be like this really all day long. And we'll have the alerts on, and we'll be giving all the up-to-date information.
Yeah.
The entire show.
Denver is acquiring McGee for that Isaiah Hartenstein and 2 future protected second-round picks. Woj,
sell your Hartenstein jersey? Because I know you had one.
There's your Woj, Bob, right there. Now, it is interesting because the Kings are about to acquire DeLon Wright from the Pistons. Now, I don't know why that would be, and he's going to sell. They're trading him for Corey Joseph and 2 second-round picks. Now, I don't know why. It could be a prelude of something else. Why would Sacramento want another guard?
Yeah, that could be.
They got Halliburton, Fox. They got a lot of guards out there.
And they've been talking about, Buddy Hield's been on the block for 2 years now.
Right.
In Sacramento, so maybe they're trying to fix some stuff up.
Well, that could be a prelude. And West Virginia Rick says, is that a prelude to a Buddy Hield deal coming here? I don't think coming here, but maybe going elsewhere.
I mean, his name's been tied with the Sixers. I mean, he's one of those guys that does make perfect sense for you, right?
I know.
Like, he would be perfect.
Yep.
If he's okay with coming off the bench and just lighting it up, he'd be perfect.
Yeah, listen, I mean, that's what he does. I mean, he's a guy that spreads the floor, right? Isn't he? I mean, he's the guy that he spreads the floor. He shoots the three. I mean, he did that ever since he was in Oklahoma.
Right.
Shooting down Villanova that one game. Remember?
Yeah. I would do that.
And then Villanova got the revenge.
I would make something work for Hield.
Yeah. We'll see. We're going to be talking ourselves into a lot of stuff.
Oh, my God.
And it's going to be fun. So, memorable couple things that we're going to have some fun with today throughout the program is the memorable trades throughout our own sporting life. And I want to touch on the concept of trust. And let me tackle this right now. So, I think we all agree to one of the few things that we all agree on in the world of 4 for 4 is that we're in good hands with Daryl Morey, right? Like, Daryl Morey provides, confidence.
Yes.
Right? He engenders confidence. Now, I'm going to say the whole basketball department because I'm going to include Elton Brand in that because I'm a big Elton fan, as you know, and I think he's sharp. So that front office engenders a lot of confidence. You think that might be the one item we all agree on?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I don't see anything else. Is there anything else we all agree on?
Embiid's a beast.
Well, okay. You got to be, I don't even know what to say. Like,
right?
Not about being blind. Like, I just,
I would say Embiid's a beast. That's one of them. But yeah, I mean, I haven't heard anybody come out and say, well, you know what? I don't think Morey's all that impressive. I've never heard somebody say that.
But he's a really smart guy. Listen, I'm going to say I love the guy, right? The guy he's grounded. He's from Cleveland. He's got that understated, really bright kind of mind, and he's very understated with it. And he talks like this, and, I don't know, man, maybe we get the guy, like he'll give you that, do I like him? Yeah. So I don't know. I like him a lot. But it is funny, and I'm very distrustful of most executives in town because I think that I can do it better than they can, right? Okay. Just like you can do it better. Just like I'm sure you think the same thing.
Yeah.
You won't be listen, if you dive into this stuff like the way we dive into it, you have to think that. Right? Like, that's just part of the game. We all know that, we all feel like if we were in that position that we would thrive and excel. And it's interesting because a guy like Morey, we all respect. And the interesting thing is, he hasn't won anything. For a guy that gets the respect, including from me, like
right.
like I look at it and I go, I don't bat an eyelash. Go, listen,
this guy's got it.
If we come away with just George Hill or nothing, I'm cool because I don't think I trust his judgment. Like, when it comes to trust, I trust him. The question is why? Does he deserve that?
It is a great question because you mentioned he's never won anything.
Well, he got to the Western Conference Finals twice, once to his 7 games, to his 7th game. That was the game Harden was horrible. And again, in fairness, he had to go through the Warriors, right? So the Warriors were nasty.
Yeah, pretty tough task.
So, you probably weren't going to do it. You had the one shot. But he engenders like blind faith, which is something in Philadelphia that we're not used to, that we don't offer a lot. Do we offer blind faith?
No.
To many people?
No, and nor should we. But you're right. With Morey, I feel like the majority or all of the fan base does.
Yeah. I want to examine that phenomenon today. I think it's an interesting phenomenon. Lots of ways to look at this trade deadline. Let's get it started. 610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. It is Cuz Radio with that man, the Tunis. One more day, Tunis, and then you're free.
10 days tomorrow, man.
And then you're free.
Party time.
Look at you. A caged beast. Let me tell you about Natural Lawn of America and why they're an incredibly successful company. They're locally owned, in fact, for 30 years, which I love. But the great thing about them is they give you results. They give you peace of mind that you're going to have a safer, greener, weed-free lawn. That's right. That's why you need to choose Natural Lawn of America. All right? Listen, like everybody else's lawn, you got problem areas, you got shady areas, whatever it is, right? So they use a custom approach, and that's why it's huge, right? So to ensure you'll get the greener, weed-free lawn, they have exclusive organic-based lawn care products, all right? And they also know that Natural Lawn, and this is important to me, they've reduced chemical pesticide use by 85%, all right? That makes it safer for the whole family, 2 legs or 4. I was just out there on the lawn the other day, catching Massimo. I took one off the junk. But I was catching Massimo. I had my knee basically in the lawn almost, right, as a catcher. And we get a lot of use out of it, right? The dogs, you name it. Take advantage of the limited time offer. Schedule Natural Lawn's full-service program. Get free seating every year. That's free seating every year. Call 800-FREE-SEED, 800-FREESEED. Choose my lawn care company, Natural Lawn of America. Greener grass, fewer weeds, guaranteed.
Fanatic Sports Update.
It's deadline day. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by NJ Diet. One of the best ways to be healthier is to lose that extra weight. NJ Diet will help you lose 20 to 40 plus pounds in only 40 days. It's contractually guaranteed. Call 855-5NJ-DIET or visit njdiet.com. NBA trade deadline today at 3 o'clock Eastern, and now we all wait to see what happens. Shams Charania is already reporting that the Raptors and Heat are in deep discussions regarding the 35-year-old Kyle Lowry. Lowry's in the final year of his contract and expects to have a new deal in place with whoever he is traded to. Names that have been linked to the Sixers other than Lowry have been George Hill, Lowry Markkanen, Lonzo Ball, and Victor Oladipo. Make sure you're listening all day on The Fanatic as we wait for news to break regarding a trade. With all the craziness surrounding the deadline, the season does continue. Sixers face the Lakers in LA tonight at 10 o'clock. Sixers are without Joel Embiid, but the Lakers will be without both LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Flyers also in action tonight when they host the Rangers at 7. That game will be on WMMR. This update is also brought to you by Ford America. It's Ford Truck Month. Get a great deal on Ford Ranger, Ford Super Duty, and the all-new 2021 Ford F-150. Shop online today at buyfordnow.com or visit your local Ford store. Keep it locked right here on The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
Anthony Gargano, weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic. Check out Anthony Gargano every Thursday night from 6 to 7 p.m. for Cuz's Corner, live from the Parks Casino Sportsbook. Anthony takes you around the world of sports and gets you ready for the upcoming games. That's Cuz's Corner. Listen every Thursday night starting at 6 from the Parks Casino Sportsbook and on 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Have you still not refinanced your mortgage? Well, soon you might be kicking yourself in the head. Rates are at historic lows. At the same time, home values have gone up roughly 50% in the last several years. Maybe it's time to put that equity to work by paying off high-rate credit cards, personal loans, or remodel your house. Hi, I'm Wesley Hoagland with Westland Financial. Let us put you in a position to do any of these things with no closing costs. That's right. Nothing's rolled into your loan, whether it's conventional, FHA, or VA, will pay your title, settlement, lender, and recording fees. Maybe you just want to lock in a lower rate or refinance out of paying mortgage insurance. All it takes is a 5-minute phone call to see how we can save you thousands of dollars a year. So call Westland at 888-455-3669. It's the biggest no-brainer in the history of mankind. Call us at 888-455-3669. 888-455-3669. 888-455-3669. That's 888-455-3669.
Westland Financial Corp is licensed by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania Department of Banking and MLS number 3304. Not all loans apply. Equal housing lender.
Hey, are you tired of dealing with your old drafty windows and doors in your house? Well, it's time you finally go Guida, my good friends. At Guida Door and Window will help make your window and door replacement project more affordable with their buy one, get one half off sale. That's right. For every door or window you buy, you'll get the second one at 50% off. And you can mix and match these savings to suit your own needs. You can buy an entry door, you'll get half off a storm door. You can buy a patio door, you'll get 50% off a window. Need to replace all the windows and doors in your house? Then you'll save 50% on half of your project. The more you need, the more you save. Plus, God is making it easier for you to afford your project with no money down and interest-free financing up to 18 months. Act now. The offer is for a limited time only. Restrictions apply. For full details, call Guida today and schedule a free, no-obligation in-home estimate. The number, 1-877-GO-GUIDA. Online, GoGuida.com. That's go, G-U-I-D-A.com.
Experience March like never before because fans are welcome at the FanDuel Sportsbook at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. You can bet the bracket and watch every game live all tournament long on our 52-foot LED media wall display. And with tons of betting kiosks, you won't miss a thing waiting in line. Treat yourself like a number one seed. Get off the bench and into the action at FanDuel Sportsbook at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Your home for college hoops all tournament long. Must be 21 or older and present in Pennsylvania. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Leave your sister alone. You're ready to get back into yoga, so you order the essentials. A non-slip mat, yoga blocks to keep balance, and an exercise ball. And you use your Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card, choosing to earn 3% cash back on online shopping and up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member, which you put towards your most essential yoga gear. Noise-canceling headphones.
Welcome. Take a deep breath. Breathe.
Apply for yours at bankofamerica.com/more rewarding. Copyright 2020 Bank of America Corporation.
There are new forms of the coronavirus. Just what we needed, right?
Yeah. So we wondered, are we doing enough to protect ourselves and our son?
Turns out we are. Because things like well-fitted masks, 6 feet of space, avoiding crowds.
All of that still works. And getting vaccinated, when it's our turn.
COVID may not be letting up.
But neither are we.
We can do this. Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Of course, we have everything you need for that big brake job. Right now, you can save 15% when you buy any Duralast brake pads and any 2 Duralast rotors. It's a great way to save while you take on the full job. Oh, and one tip. Go for a nice, easy drive after you finish the job. It'll help break in your new brakes. For more tips, visit AutoZone.com/DIY. Restrictions apply.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
You ever lie awake at night, can't sleep, not wanting to see what time it is because that's just going to keep you up? Tonight, try ZzzQuil Pure Z's all night. Unlike other sleep aids, our extended-release melatonin helps you fall asleep naturally and then slowly releases so you stay asleep longer through the night. It's non-habit-forming with no next-day grogginess. ZzzQuil Pure Z's all night, so you can fall asleep and stay asleep. Available at retailers near you.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents and Doug.
Breathe out and repeat after me. Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Your bird is eating my candles.
Your bird is eating my candles.
No, seriously, he's making a mess.
No, seriously, he's...
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Get a customized quote at libertymutual.com.
Don't miss Power Pro Equipment's tax-free lawn and garden sale event March 26th and 27th. Get the equipment you need and Power Pro will pay the tax on your purchase. Power Pro Equipment in Malvern and Quakertown. While you're there, check out the Mahindra tractor line. Mahindra tractors have a heavy-duty steel frame and more built-in weight so you can safely do more work. Come see Mahindra's full line from subcontract to utility tractors. Power Pro's tax-free days March 26th and 27th. Online at powerproequipment.com.
What's up, guys? It's Andrew, and it is tournament time. And with so many games going on, who wants to bet just one? That's why I love betting parlays on FanDuel Sportsbook. In partnership with Valley Forge Casino, it is a great way to combine bets from different games for an even bigger win. And guess what? FanDuel is here to help if your parlay doesn't go as planned. They'll give you up to $25 back in site credit if your parlay of 3 legs or more falls 1 leg short. That's 1 parlay per day each day of the tournament for new and existing users. Here's going to be my 3-leg parlay for this weekend's games. We talked about a little last night on Beers with Bob. I like Loyola to cover the 6.5 against Oregon State. You can't go wrong with taking Gonzaga 13.5. I know it's a big number, but I think they cover that against Creighton. And finally, Alabama stays hot, covers the 6.5 against UCLA. That's why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook app. They're always hooking us up. The app is so easy to use, so many bet options to choose from, and always on promotions. And when you win, you'll get paid in as little as 24 hours. If you've been thinking about signing up, now's the perfect time to give it a shot. Just download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up with promo code FANATIC so they know that I sent you. That's FanDuel Sportsbook, promo code FANATIC. Must be 21 plus and present in New Jersey or PA. Refund issues non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 7 days. Max refund is $25. Terms apply. See sportsbook.fanduel.com for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now
on 97.5 The Fanatic.
10:30 across the Delaware Valley. I'm just working the phones. I think there's I just don't see the Lowry thing at all. I mean, I think they look at it. I mean, it's going to cost you a ton, right? So that is real. The Maxey and Matisse thing is real, along with picks. And, here's the problem, too. He wants 3 years at big money. Like this year and then 2 more.
Yeah, that's, I saw yesterday, I think it was the station actually was tweeting about it. 2 years, $50 million.
Yeah.
So $25 million per.
Yeah,
for a guy who's going to be 37 by the time it's done.
That's what I mean. Like you can't do that.
For LeBron maybe. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I don't know. Listen, he's in great shape. I love the guy, the whole thing, and he should get whatever he gets, right? Whatever he can get. But I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do Maxey and Matisse and have to pay him. I mean. Now you're married to him. It takes away a lot of your flexibility.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a lot of money tied up. Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's tough. And if he was, 30, it's a totally different question because you're adding him as a piece for not only this season but for the years to come. But for him to be 37,
what's he going to be
size,
like?
guy's been hurt.
I don't know. What's he going to be like? Again, I love the guy. If he was 33, I'm in.
Right, exactly.
If he's 33, I'd do the deal. Maxey and Matisse. Like if I know I want to get the last 2 years of what I got, then I'm in. But I think the future is really unknown at that age.
Yeah, it really is. So I mean that's tough, and that's a lot to give up.
And the problem is too, you start to look at it and you go. Oh, well, you can talk yourself into it. He looks good, still looks pretty good. Except those guys when they go quick. They fall off a cliff.
Right.
It's not like some gradual descent.
Yeah, now you're talking about a guy who you want to talk about load management.
Right.
Right? You're gonna plan for Lowry to only play 50 to 60 games maybe in a regular season. Right. As much as he might not want to, but you got to be smart.
Yeah. No, it's too much. Too much. Let's get to the phone lines. Tunis. Aaron, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Good morning, Aaron.
Hey, Ant. What's going on, cuz? Hope you're feeling better, Andrew.
Feeling great,
feeling
man.
Better, brother. Good. I am confused. I'm going to tell you why I'm confused. Because why do I trust Daryl Morey, but I have a disdain for Harry Roseman that won us a Super Bowl, and Dow never won nothing nowhere. You see what I'm saying? So I'm kind of confused how I'm supposed to trust a man that never won a championship putting a team together.
Well,
help me out, Ant.
Yeah,
help me out.
It's funny,
please.
Aaron. You had to be listening to our conversation, Andrews and I, this morning. We had the same conversation. Did we not, Andrew?
Yeah, exactly.
We had the same conversation.
We talked about Howie for a few minutes, yeah.
Because I go, isn't it weird that we trust Maury implicitly, but the guy we don't trust won a Super Bowl, and he did.
The only Super Bowl in history in Philadelphia.
Right, and by the way, directly attributed to his moves, his signings, right?
Right.
You know, LeGarrette Blount, Ajayi trade.
Know what I think it is? You know what I think, Ant? It's the media and, the things that we hear. Charles Barkley says something that was. I
don't think it's the media. Go ahead.
Well, Charles Barkley says something because everybody was hype about Daryl Morey, and he said, just out of nowhere, like, he ain't never showed me nothing. He said he ain't never showed me nothing. They ain't never win nothing. So
when did Charles say that?
Charles said that on the TNT. If you pull that up, he said that. He said he ain't never showed me nothing. I don't know if he's so great. He didn't ever show me anything that he was so great. You see what I'm saying? But I want to get to this. I want Ball now. I want Ball.
Why?
I just think that he'll work well with Ben.
Really?
I just think that, yes, because he's not as ball dominant as you think. Because Bledsoe handles the ball more than him. I watch their games. And he handles the ball just as much as he is.
Yeah, but
he's like a combo guard now.
Right.
He's not a ball dominant guard.
Yeah,
so listen, I don't, him in there. He got a little jumper.
I don't disagree with you. He has become more of a combo guard.
Right.
But he's got the soul of a point guard.
Right. But I don't think he'll dominate Ben, though.
Well, he's
so
not
he know what Ben is.
But he's not the spot-up shooter, though, that you think he is.
But he can shoot a little bit. He can shoot.
No, he improved this year. No, he did. He improved this year. But my whole point to you is that I don't think he's the great fit. I know. And by the way, he's not coming here. I feel pretty confident that move isn't happening.
Okay, so this is not Moses coming to town. You're talking about George Hill. I mean, what can we do to win a championship? And at the end of the day, I want a championship. And I'm sure you do too, brother.
Well, of course, baby. I mean, it's all about your expectations of who and what they need. Maybe all they need is George Hill. I mean, again, earlier this week, Jimmy Lynam said the Sixers right now, as constituted, are the favorite to win. That, all the unknown in Brooklyn, the injuries with the Lakers, that the Sixers are the next team. Maybe George Hill's enough. I don't know. I feel pretty good about him. I think there's part of us that doesn't fully trust that they're a title team right now because of years past. I mean, I'll be real with you. I think there's a lot of people go, all right, well, I love how they've been playing in the regular season, but what's Ben going to be like in the playoffs?
Yeah, that's going to be a big part of it for a lot of people. That's not what it is for me. Honestly, my feeling is I know that they can improve in areas of this current team, right? It's not Ben, it's not Joel, it's not Tobias. It's little things. It's a shooter off the bench or a guy that can be a secondary ball handler. Like, those are the little things that I'm looking at. I don't need a splash move. I know I was in love with Harden to start the season, but obviously that would take moving Ben. I know at one point I was all over the Zach LaVine thing, and that'd be moving Tobias. But look, this team is coming into their own, and I wouldn't want to move Tobias now. I mean, if you're telling me he's for Bradley Beal, okay, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You look at this team right now, you go, hey, it's just a few little moves that I want.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. I love George Hill. I mean, I do. I mean, I know people go, "Who George Hill? You're giving me a point guard off the bench." Yeah, I think you need him.
Yeah, it's a necessary need because right now, who's your point guard off the bench?
Yeah,
like who is the legit point guard There is none. Yeah, Shea can run point, but he's not a legit point guard. We saw in the playoffs last year, he couldn't run point. And that was with, well, it was supposed to be with Ben, but he got hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, again, you know what's funny? People, you talk about trust, right? So VG chimes in. I trust Vegas over Jimmy Lynam. No disrespect. Give me Lonzo and JJ. So here's the thing. Vegas, I don't get the Vegas, futures. Why that's law, and I don't see that at all.
They change constantly.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
LeBron was the MVP 6 weeks ago.
Listen, if you're talking about, there's a game and then maybe the line is really off, and people go, well, Vegas is telling you, I trust Vegas. All right, I get that. But the dumbest thing in the world is, what? Because Vegas has Brooklyn as the number one team right now, that I'm supposed to believe what? That's just a snapshot of where the money's coming in. I don't get that notion. And by the way,
I'm out on that.
Two guys, get me Lonzo Ball and JJ Redick. First of all, what would it cost to get those two? Second of all, really? That's what you want?
Yeah, I don't need that rat.
I don't see that a little bit.
By the way, I think JJ is going to get bought out. That's what I've seen that stuff.
Yeah,
all
because
over.
Nobody's trading for him.
Yeah, exactly. He's a flea. He's a rat.
Well, no, it's not about being rats or fleas. It's just about his game is atrophied.
Yeah, can't play a lick of defense.
I mean, he can't, and his game is atrophied a lot. It's why.
I hate him.
I know you do. I think that's
one of the things
weird.
I saw yesterday, and this is going to make me hate him even more.
Yeah.
Is that if he gets bought out, he could go to Brooklyn. Now I'll jump on hate Brooklyn team with you.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. He lives in Brooklyn.
I know he does. I don't care.
But you could say it. Like he's another one. He's another Fugazi Brooklynite.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. He signed with Philly so he could be close to his family. Then he takes a deal in New Orleans.
Right.
Loser. I hate him.
Well, listen, if JJ Redick goes to Brooklyn, just another reason to hate them.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Right?
He'll be my most hated player on that team. Not even Harden.
Blake Griffin. Oh, just chock full of JOs.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Screw
that team.
Oh, my God. I would fit perfectly. JJ on that squad.
Oh, God.
I will say this after our first card talking about Daryl Morey or Daryl Mornay or Daryl Morey-Eel. I love Aaron, but this is what we do in Philadelphia. We just butcher names, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's awesome.
You had a Daryl Morey in there, too.
So, but let's take what Aaron said, because I think he was tapped into us. Aaron exactly brought up what we were talking about this morning.
Yeah, it was literally our pre-show conversation.
What is it about Morey that he gets implicit trust?
I think part of it's got to be pedigree from around the league, because I can't help but think, we don't know exactly what's going on behind the scenes, right? But when you hear national people, analysts, other GMs, other executives rave about the stuff that Daryl Morey does, you got to go with that, right? You got to go, all right, this guy's respected throughout the league, right? And he's here now, and not only has he had success, I know they only got to the Western Conference Finals twice out there, and it's nice to have James Harden. That's going to obviously help you be a good contending team every single year. But just look at his body of work since coming here. Right, he comes in here, gets rid of a contract that nobody thought would be able to get. They'd be able to get rid of that contract. Like the only team I thought would pick up the Al Horford contract was a team like the Knicks that was just trying to get all these high contracts so that they could start rebuilding again.
Yes,
he ends up making a trade and brings in a player, a guy that's been in your starting five, who hasn't missed a game this year, Danny Green. So I think not only the respect we knew of him before he came here, but the body of work through 44 games, you can't help but go, hey, this guy knows what he's doing.
I get you. I get you. Now, I think Elton had a lot to do with that, too. Listen, there were certain things that I know. Like, I know that Elton was not in love with the Horford thing. That the analytics people had a lot to say, and so did Brett during that last summer. So just an FYI. So I think the two of them together are pretty sharp. But isn't it funny? He brought up Howie, and it is true. We can say whatever you want with the dude. Yeah. The dude, it was directly with his moves.
Yeah, but we've also seen that same guy tear this franchise at the ground.
Yeah.
So we're in honeymoon phase with Dow right now because nothing's gone bad. That's a big part of it.
Yeah.
All right, there hasn't been a move where somebody goes, oh, that didn't work out.
Yeah.
Whereas since that Super Bowl, nothing's worked for the Eagles.
I know.
And now we're talking about a potential 4 or 5 win team again.
By the way, I give a yo to Corey Brennan. Corey said first time with a day off today, and he's watching us on YouTube.
Oh, it's awesome.
So that's cool. Corey checked in on the on Instagram, on the gram, and watching on YouTube. And you'll be back soon.
Yeah, hopefully on Monday, as long as the test comes back negative.
Yeah, first thing you do is you're gonna just.
I'm crushing a beer. Dude, I'm not. I was telling Kirsty yesterday, I don't care what time of day it is because, they say 2 to 3 days. It could come back. So my test is at 2:30 tomorrow, right? If it comes back 12 hours later and I get an alert at 2:30 in the morning, I'm getting out of bed. I'm crushing a beer. I don't care. Party time, bro.
You're crazy. Let's go to Drew. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Drew.
Hey, good afternoon, fellas.
What's
Thank
up,
you guys
buddy?
for having me.
Yeah,
not much. How's everything going? First of all, I wanted to give you guys your flowers. I think you guys are awesome. As a super diehard Philly fan, you guys are definitely a fair representation of the Philly fan. Like
Thank you,
voice,
brother.
Our voice, so we appreciate that. But yeah, I just want to talk some Sixers, man.
Yeah.
Like, I am a diehard Sixers fan. I started in 2001. I'm 30, so I was a little late to the party, but I'm like diehard ever since. I realized it after AI got traded to the Nuggets. I was like, all right, I am a Sixers fan. I'm not an AI fan. But one of the things I want to talk about.
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
I got to tell you, there's a lot of guys like you, a lot of men and women like you, and I love it. I love the fact that the Sixers have really that fan base has grown immensely. Like, I love that, man. So that's cool.
Yeah, hey, you're a fair voice of that, and I get that same vibe from you. And, like, to open up to you a little bit, man, like, I've tried to like other teams. I've admired certain styles of plays in the NBA. I'm a big basketball fan.
Sure.
I'm actually a basketball coach, 11 years in it.
Nice.
Yeah, so, like, I know my stuff to an extent. I'm not going to sit here and, verify myself. But I will say, like, it's just been awesome. Like, my loyalty is in Philly. My heart. I've tried to watch other teams.
Yeah.
I used to love watching the Nash Suns, and at the end of the day, if they lost, I'm like, yeah, I don't really care. But the Sixers could lose. Even though I know in my heart they have no business winning, I still get mad.
Sure, it's in your DNA, man.
Exactly, but to see the excitement, like to see the new coaching change, which I think we can all agree was a little, it was kind of, we all knew it was coming. But just to see something different at times, you know what I mean? Brett Brown did his thing. He wasn't given a fair deal of cards, but he did the most with what he had initially, and we have to respect that at least, But Doc Rivers, love it. The accountability is the biggest thing that I'm noticing. Obviously, I'm not an insider, but you could just see it. There's a different kind of hunger in there, and that comes from, someone getting up on you. And I feel like that's what's happening in the locker room. Do you mind if I tell you my free agency opinions real quick? I know I don't want to take up too much time.
Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Kyle Lowry, I love my Philly guy. I told you I'm a homer, but at this stage in his career, man, if they want all those young assets, it's got to be a no for me. I think, you're not guaranteed a championship, obviously. And if you don't get a championship this year and you make a move like that, it's kind of like you just gave up a lot for not necessarily nothing. He had his time, but it's kind of towards the latter stages. Zoe and Redick, I don't know what that would entail. Like Cuz was saying, Redick's probably going to get bought out. And if he ends up in Brooklyn, I'm going to be sour about it too. You guys are not the only one. But Reddick had a lot to say on his way out, too, and I didn't really like that. I don't like snitches. As a Philly fan, we don't like snitches. You know that.
So are you good with George Hill? True.
I am totally good with George Hill, given what we would have to give up. Like, you think about, like, the talent difference between George Hill and Kyle Lowry and what the asking price is. Is it really that dramatic? You know what I mean? Like, George Hill's a solid guy. Like, he's a good defender.
Yeah.
He's used to a roll off the bench. And I don't know if Lowry's used to a bench roll. How do you incorporate him? You know,
well, no, I think he would start. Like, and Drew, thanks, brother. I think you nailed it. You would bring Curry off the bench, and Lowry would start. Now, listen, I'm not telling you that that George Hill's Lowry, because he's not. All right, but I do agree that, I mean, you're going to have to be married to a guy who's 35 with salary and what you're giving up. Listen, would I let Matisse Thybulle stand in the way of a dramatic deal? No, I wouldn't. I love Thybulle, but I wouldn't let him stand in the way. However, the fact that he plays defense the way he does, I still think that's valuable, especially when you're playing Milwaukee, right? Mm-hmm. Were you watching Milwaukee last night?
No, I did not see that.
All right. I want to talk about it real quick, only because of the matchup with the Bucks, because I do think the Bucks are going to make a little noise, right? I think it's obviously 3 teams in the East. Miami, I'm still a little leery about, but I think the Bucks in Brooklyn are legitimate, and I got something to say about that. I'm curious because I think Matisse should play a role against Milwaukee. Well, I'll throw it by you and see what you think. 610-632-0975. One open line. You want to hang with us. It's Cuz Radio with Shunis right here, 97.5 The Fanatic. Let's talk a little bit about Parks Casino and the Parks Casino Sportsbook, right? We'll be there later tonight for Cuz's Corner to wrap up the NBA trade deadline by the futures. We'll see how it's changed. We'll have our man Brad Feinberg on to really kind of dive into the numbers and what we with the deadline deals we'll have said about that. So lots to do at Parks Casino. It was so much fun, man. The tournament's back this weekend, so you can check in on that. Lots to do, lots to bet on, and they're the hometown 4for4 casino and sportsbook located right in leafy Bucks County. Our own 4for4 land. Parks Casino. Go to parkscasino.com/PA. And, in fact, use promo code FANATIC when you bring home that sportsbook right to your phone. You'll get a risk-free bet up to $500. Website is all the details. You got to be in Pennsylvania. You got to be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Counting down toward the deadline. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Wendy's. Right now at Wendy's with the Biggie Bag, you get a bacon double stack, 4-piece crispy or spicy nuggets, fries, and a drink all for just $5. That's a bag with real value. Price and participation may vary at U.S. Wendy's. The NBA trade deadline is today at 3 o'clock Eastern. We now just all await to see what happens. So far, the Sixers have been linked to names like Kyle Lowry, George Hill, Lauri Markkanen, Lonzo Ball, and Victor Oladipo. Shams Charania already reporting that the Raptors and the Heat are deep into discussions regarding the 35-year-old Lowry. Lowry's in the final year of his contract and expects to have a new deal in place with whoever he is traded to. Our own Anthony Gargano is saying to keep an eye out on George Hill. Make sure you're just listening all day on The Fanatic as we await all the news to break regarding a trade. With all of the craziness surrounding the deadline, the season does still continue. Sixers face the Lakers tonight in LA, 10 o'clock. You can listen live right here on The Fanatic. Sixers will still be without Joel Embiid, but the Lakers will be without both LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Flyers also in action tonight. They host the Rangers at 7. That game will be on WMMR. Keep it locked right here on The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Difficult angle, but good. Tobias Harris scores it.
Sixers, Lakers, tonight at 10 on your home for 76ers basketball. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Sixers basketball is brought to you by Geico. Geico makes it easy to bundle home and car insurance. Get a quote at geico.com.
Have you still not refinanced your mortgage? Well, soon you might be kicking yourself in the head. Rates are at historic lows. At the same time, time, home values have gone up roughly 50% in the last several years. Maybe it's time to put that equity to work by paying off high-rate credit cards, personal loans, or remodel your house. Hi, I'm Wesley Hoagland with Westland Financial. Let us put you in a position to do any of these things with no closing costs. That's right. Nothing's rolled into your loan, whether it's conventional, FHA, or VA, will pay your title, settlement, lender, and recording fees. Maybe you just want to lock in a lower rate or refinance out of paying mortgage insurance. All it takes is a 5-minute phone call to see how we can save you thousands of dollars a year. So call Westland at 888-455-3669. It's the biggest no-brainer in the history of mankind. Call us at 888-455-3669. 888-455-3669. That's 888-455-3669.
Westland Financial Corp is licensed by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania Department of Banking. NMLS number 3304. Not all loans apply. Equal housing lender.
Hey, are you tired of dealing with your old drafty windows and doors in your house? Well, it's time you finally go Guida, my good friends. At Guided Door and Window will help make your window and door replacement project more affordable with their buy one, get one half off sale. That's right. For every door or window you buy, you'll get the second one at 50% off. And you can mix and match these savings to suit your own needs. You can buy an entry door. You'll get half off a storm door. You can buy a patio door. You'll get 50% off a window. Need to replace all the windows and doors in your house? Then you'll save 50% on half of your project. The more you need, the more you save. Plus, God is making it easier for you to afford your project with no money down and interest-free financing up to 18 months. Act now. The offer is for a limited time only. Restrictions apply. For full details, call Guided today and schedule a free, no-obligation in-home estimate. The number, 1-877-GO-GUIDA. Online, GoGuided.com. That's go, Guida.com.
If this warmer weather has you looking for a new vehicle, maybe a nice convertible, you'll find it at North Penn Mazda on Route 309 in Colmar. Check out the gorgeous brand new state-of-the-art showroom. Enjoy incredible lease deals, low financing offers, and other incentives. And North Penn Mazda is ready to serve you wherever you're comfortable, whether that's on the phone, online, or in person in the brand new showroom. Find your next Mazda at North Penn Mazda. The right experience, the right choice. NorthPennMazda.com.
Experience March like never before because fans are welcome at the FanDuel Sportsbook at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. You can bet the bracket and watch every game live all tournament long on our 52-foot LED media wall display. And with tons of betting kiosks, you won't miss a thing waiting in line. Treat yourself like a number one seed. Get off the bench and into the action at FanDuel Sportsbook at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Your home for college hoops all tournament long. Must be 21 or older and present in Pennsylvania. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You decided to upgrade your outdoor deck. So you ordered the essentials. A power washer, a set of patio chairs, and a shiny new grill. And you use your Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card, choosing to earn 3% cash back on online shopping and up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member, which you put towards your most essential deck addition, a bird feeder. Apply for yours at bankofamerica.com/more rewarding. Copyright 2020 Bank of America Corporation.
How do you protect yourself from the new forms of the coronavirus? Here you go. Got a mask that fits good and snug? Perfect. Now, give your neighbors at least 6 feet of space and avoid crowds because all that stuff still works too. Look, I'll definitely get my vaccine when it's my turn, but now isn't the time to let your guard or your mask down.
We can do this. Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Listening to this Allstate commercial about savings might be the hardest thing about getting those savings. Save for simply becoming an Allstate customer. Save more for adding DriveWise. And save even more for driving safely. Visit Allstate.com or contact your local agent for a quote today. Allstate. Minimum effort, maximum reward.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. DriveWise is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Northbrook, Illinois.
Okay. Indeed knows unexpected demand can stretch your business thin. Leon speaking. Like at Leon's Plumbing. Sorry, quick as we can get there is next Friday. To stay out of hot water, he needs to get started hiring right away. I need Indeed. Indeed you do. And the moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first sponsored job post. Terms and conditions apply.
It's the Sweet 16, and we're all using PropSwap, the #1 app to buy and sell sports bets. Many PropSwappers have been buying and selling Loyola Chicago all year and pocketing thousands of dollars. Last week, a seller PropSwapped his $60 Loyola ticket into $5,000. When all sportsbooks have Baylor at odds of only 3-1, Baylor is selling on PropSwap at 6-1. Remember, PropSwap always has the best deals, so don't miss out. Go to PropSwap.com and download the free PropSwap app today.
Let's talk a little bit about your roof, shall we? That's
Anthony!
right. Oh, you said it, Anthony. Who's Anthony? Labruciano. That's right, Dylan. Anthony Labruciano. If you ever need someone out there to take a look at your house and take a look at your roof, you got to get Anthony out there and his team. Like, he's put together this incredible team. And right now, I don't know, you might need to replace that leaky roof that's been battered by snow and ice and wind and cold. But don't just trust any company that does roofs. Trust Anthony and the true roofing experts at Labruciano Roofing. The only roofing expert that I trust. I mean that, all right? Other people try to get it on. No. Anthony's the team. I trust Anthony and his squad that he put together. He's one of the few roofers, all right, in the entire land that has earned the prestigious honor 5-star, certainty to 5-star select Shingle Master. All right, he's an artist, but he's also a Shingle Master. That means the best warranty in the business for you. 50 years on the manufacturer, 25 years on the expert workmanship. Labruciano Roofing has repaired or replaced just about every kind of roof that's out there. All right, can't be a roof out there that Anthony hasn't fixed or replaced or repaired. You name it. Call them now to schedule an in-person on-site estimate. Check out their hundreds of 5-star Google reviews. Labruciano Roofing, all right? Their experts will explain your options, give you the peace of mind that you're dealing with the best. Telling you. Call 610-265-ROOF. That's 610-265-ROOF. Or go to PARoofPros.com. That's PARoofPros, PROS.com. Labruciano Roofing, the Shingle Master.
WPEN, Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station. Home of 76ers basketball.
Ben Simmons to Joel, bang, two-hand jam.
Flyers hockey.
Carter Hart made the save. The bouncing puck still free. Hart's got to make another one.
And Anthony Gargano, weekdays from 10 to 2.
Oh, man.
Plug in.
97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Wow! We got a first blockbuster of the day, not involving the Sixers. Look at this. Look at this. The Orlando is trading Nick Vucevic to Chicago, according to a Woj bomb. Tunis.
Yeah, this is a pretty big trade. So Orlando's trading Vucevic and Al-Farouq Aminu to the Bulls, and the Bulls are sending Wendell Carter Jr. and 2 first-round picks.
Wow, Vucevic.
Wendell Carter Jr., nice little player too.
Yeah, but you know what? He's been benched. They benched him, you know.
Yeah.
Recently, about 2 weeks ago, the Bulls benched Kobe White and him and they started Sadaransky, the guy who was in Washington.
Yeah.
Who's the point guard, and Thaddeus. They wound up starting. Wendell Carter, I thought the same thing.
Something was up, man.
I thought Carter was going to be good. Anyway, but let's think about this for a second. So now you add Vucevic. I mean, I don't like him.
Yeah, he doesn't do much for you.
But you add Vucevic to Zach LaVine. It's not bad. And marketing. What are they going to do with marketing?
His name's been talked about too much. He's got to be on the move somewhere, no?
I would think. See, I would have interest in marketing.
Yeah, I mean, he'd be perfect for you.
As a backup for it, yeah. That's another shooter you could use. Like, if the Sixers came away with George Hill and marketing.
Oh, you're feeling good.
Yeah.
So Vucevic still has 2 years on his deal. So I'm guessing the Bulls are planning to do something. You know what? They do have a lot of money. I remember I saw a graphic.
They did have a lot of cap space, yeah.
Yeah, coming up this offseason, they're going to have a ton of money. So you could see a Levine, Vucevic, and then one of a top free agent head to Chicago maybe.
Yeah, they need somebody else.
Yeah, because Levine and Vucevic, nice 2 players, but not enough, right? So
right. They need a wing, and they got to figure out who their point guard is.
Yeah,
I don't think Colby White. I'm kind of disappointed what he turned out.
Yeah, I mean, I like him, and I liked him coming out of college, but I don't know. Maybe he's a guy that needs the ball more, and obviously Levine's got to have it in his hands primarily at the time.
Did you understand? I didn't understand the Zach LaVine rumors.
Yeah, unless they just thought it was done. I mean, he's been there for 3 years now, since Minnesota. I mean, Chicago really hasn't been all that relevant. This is his 3rd season with the Bulls, or 3rd season in his contract. He's got a year left on his deal. I don't know. It's a good question.
Wow. You ever read some of these comments on their Woj?
No.
They're just so bizarre, right?
Oh, it's LeBron stuff constantly.
You ready? This is just so stupid. So Woj says, Bulls are also sending Otto Porter in the deal to Magic, right? And then you get this guy. This does not change the fact that in Australia, there are 48 million kangaroos.
Oh, that's one of the copy paste. People will post that constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. Under his Wendell Carter tweet, there's somebody just changing LeBron's name, like Le Cheater, Le Crybaby, Le Flop, Le Fraud, Le Mickey Mouse, Le Adam Silver.
It's so weird.
What's wrong with you guys?
How about this guy? Bulls and Knicks run the East now. What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about, dude? Listen, I think the Bulls got better, but run the East?
Yeah, no.
Yeah?
Yeah. Now, there's a lot of talk last night, too, that Lonzo could go to the Bulls. Now, that could be their point guard.
Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine, Vucevic.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
That was when Woj was doing one of his Sports Center hits, and
yeah, I saw he did it. He and the other one did a special.
Yeah, so they're talking a lot of Lonzo to Chicago. So if he goes to Chicago, that's not bad. I mean, they're too far back now to really do anything.
I gotta tell you, I'm not in love with Lonzo Ball. I don't see what everybody else does.
I mean, if he continues to work on his shot, if he becomes a consistent 37% 3-point shooter.
Like,
alongside
I look at that
Levine and
team,
Vucevic,
dude. That team's got talent.
Yeah, they should be better. I think it's just a lot of offense. I don't think they play much defense.
Well, they don't, and that brings me to the Milwaukee situation. If you watched the Milwaukee game last night, like they just played no defense. They played no. They're good, right? Like they're prolific, and Drew Holiday's finally starting to fit in there.
Yep,
and starting to give them quality minutes. But they just play no defense whatsoever. None. That's why if you have a Thibault, like Ben shuts down Giannis, and if Thibault, you stick him on Middleton, I got to tell you, like, I think that's your recipe.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think they match up well. And obviously, look, they were able to shut down Giannis for the majority of their last matchup, and that was without Embiid. And you'll see, I'm sure, at times they throw Embiid at Giannis. I'm sure that'll happen if you – I don't know. That's what they did last year, and it worked pretty well. Remember that Christmas Day game? Obviously, they hit 20-plus threes to win that game. But that Christmas Day game where they threw so many different looks at Giannis, and they did it again the other night. I know Ben was guarding the majority of the time, but they were throwing all kinds of looks at Giannis because they know it's Giannis and then everybody else.
Right.
With the Bucks.
Yeah, but like Middleton's decent. Like I don't know, he's a choke artist. He's a bit of a choke artist, Middleton. But like, I mean, he's a legitimate scorer. I mean, Holiday, DiVincenzo's good. You know, they got guys off the bench, like Portis comes in, gives you decent minutes. I don't know.
That's the team. That is still a team that you should be concerned about. Like, I don't think we should, just because they've had their issues in the past, say, no, that team stinks.
Yeah. Habib in New York, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. What do you say, Habib?
Hey, good morning, Anthony. Good morning.
What's happened to my brother?
Good. I don't want them to make a move if it's going to be costly, like giving up assets.
Yeah, like that Lowry deal, which would cost you Maxey, Thibault, and 2 1s.
No, and he's old, too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, listen, and he wants 2 years on top of it. So, yeah, like I get you. I'm not in love with that either.
Yeah. What about in the buyout market?
Yeah, I mean, that's another thing. You're going to have guys in the buyout market that are going to become available. I mean,
Do you think Aldridge is good for us?
Yeah, I do. I mean, that's a guy that I would look at who can, because I do think you need to beef up your front court a little bit.
Like Aldridge and maybe George Hill.
Yeah, I think George Hill's real. I think that could happen today. And then I think Aldridge that's a possibility. I still like Belizia. I think he's a guy who at least he's a credible 4, right? He'll rebound for you. He can actually pass the ball. He'll knock down a 3 every once in a while. I mean, he's a decent ball player to play.
Like another Ilyasova?
Yeah, and he's only going to play 10 minutes a game.
We'll see. Because
you just
Colangelo put us down. Colangelo took us out with all the assets.
Yes.
Yeah,
I agree. You excited?
Yeah, hopefully we don't make any dumb trades. But
now, do you trust Daryl Morey implicitly?
But he doesn't have the ammunition to make all the moves.
Right, but my question to you, though, is do you have blind trust in Daryl Morey?
He's well known. I'll give him the keys.
All right, so you say yes, reluctantly, but yes.
Better than Colangelo.
All right. I agree. Thanks, Habib. You know what's funny? Colangelo was hated.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, the collars.
And the thing is, I remember looking back at it now. I didn't think he was doing all that bad of a job at the time, right? Because I was ready to move forward.
Yeah,
right?
I thought he was a credible G. I'll be honest with you. I thought he was a credible dude.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I know he wasn't making these crazy moves, but he did a good job bringing in the Bellinelli and the Ilyasova thing because it did fit with the style of play the Sixers ran, and clearly that was a pretty decent team. It was the first year they were in the playoffs, so obviously they weren't going to be legit contenders that year. And then the Fultz thing made sense. Right? Like the Fultz thing made perfect sense.
It made perfect sense.
I mean, it's not his fault that Fultz all of a sudden had a fake arm injury, right? Like, come on now.
No, and there was a reason why he envisioned. Like I thought he had a good grasp on things, Colangelo. I really did. Now, I loved Hinkie, right? I really did. I was a Hinkie fan. So I never wanted them to move on from Hinkie. But once they did, and, I get it, right? The NBA comes in, the whole thing, the tank, there's Jerry, right? Once they go Colangelo, I go, all right, well, the guy's a credible guy, right? Like, he's a credible GM. But, man, the fact that he was replacing Hinkie.
Yeah, because he was not Hinkie.
He was hated. Hated. And the other problem he had, and I'll give you a little inside baseball, right? The other problem he had was he was one of these guys that was distrustful.
Okay.
Right? Like, very paranoid. And here's the thing, right? Like, the one thing I've learned throughout my years on the planet is if you're going to be a GM, like, you just got to be as open and real as possible. Right? Like, obviously, there's certain things you can't say.
Yeah.
As the deadline comes up, all these other things. But, like, one time I said, listen, why don't you come on and talk to the fans, man? This is like when he first got the job. It was in the spring, right? It was like in summertime. And I go, come on and talk to the fans, man. And like he was like, really? Like, what do you mean? And like, it's the easiest thing to do is just talk to people. right? Like, just have a conversation, real conversation. Hey, look, I grew up in the sport, had successes, I've had failures, I've learned a lot. It's funny. That's what people want to hear.
It's funny you say that because you bring up the Daryl Morey thing and why we put so much faith into him, so much trust. OB, the PD from New Jersey, tweets in, Daryl Morey's beloved here because he interacts regularly with Sixers Twitter. He's a fun, regular guy who enjoys our passion. He says that's the singular reason he's so popular, which, no, I think his pedigree is part of it. But he goes, if other front office guys in the city realized this, they would not as much bad publicity. And he's probably right.
Oh, my God. OB is so right, okay?
I mean, Daryl Morey's just responding with everyone.
So, there's another social media app called Clubhouse, right? And Clubhouse is audio. So it's basically you have conversations with people. So he joined up and he does a weekly chat on Clubhouse where anybody call, hey, what do you got? Ask me a question. Like, I've been on those Clubhouse chats with him and he'll say, hey, just ask me a question. Like,
that's awesome.
The greatest thing about Morey is he doesn't take himself too seriously. Like he's like he's got his interests. He's very, very bright. He's got his interests, and he's just cool. He's just really cool about it. Like, yeah, man, let's have a conversation. I love sports. I'm from Cleveland. I love sports. And he's just a guy that OB's right, that you can get next to. And I remember thinking about Colangelo going, dude, just loosen up. He was so stiff. Like, he was I thought he was a really good basketball guy. I had numerous conversations with him. And I enjoyed talking ball with him.
Yeah.
But he was so stiff. It's like, dude,
yeah.
what are you worried about? And listen, again, I don't know what went down, right, with his wife and who was what and who was the fake egg and whatever. But that goes to show you the paranoia. Like, who cares what people are saying on Twitter? Like, are you for real? You're a GM.
You got fake Twitter accounts. Come on, bro. The eggs.
No, it's true. Like, you gotta be secure in your own skin, man. You just do. And especially when, look, like, you think about that job. Like, is there a better job than that?
Nah, it's a pretty good job.
To be GM of a basketball team?
Yeah, it sounds pretty fun.
I mean, he was, traveling the country, traveling the world, globe-trotting, watching ball. Are you really? Which one of us wouldn't want that gig? Globe-trotting, wanting ball, watching ball. That's it. That's your job. And one thing that I got to say is all these guys, geniuses, even Hickey, who I loved, but how come none of them are able to unearth any, like, Euro stars?
Like a late. Like
all those guys, all those trips they made
right
to Europe. How come none of them were able to unearth the next great, like, Luka? Where'd that come from?
Andres Pochniks.
You know what I mean?
That was a Colangelo special.
No, I know, but I that's the point. Like, right? Like, you can't unearth these guys. Anyway, it's just funny how we view GMs, and I think Morey gets it.
Yeah, he does. He really does.
Just calm and cool. See, I think that's Howie's biggest problem. Besides
he's
the draft.
I'm smarter than you guy.
Yes, besides the draft. Instead of being like, I got to prove something, he feels the need to prove it to you. Like, he hears the critics. I think Daryl Morey doesn't hear the critics. Like, he cuts off half the field. Like, all right, you're going to be white noise in my life, and you guys I'll interact with.
Right.
And which is the way to handle yourself, right? Yeah. I mean, Howie's because what happens is Howie's trying to look, see what I did. Like Howie Roseman won the Super Bowl, and that's not and people still to this day crush him. Like that should have been the ultimate checkmate, no?
Yeah, it should have been until he tore the franchise to the ground.
No, you're right. And why did he do that? To prove he's the smartest guy in the room.
Exactly.
Why does he feel the need to do that? Because he's still self-conscious and hears the critics who denigrate him for not being a football guy. Right or wrong?
Yeah, no, I think you're spot on. That's insecurity at its finest.
And it's a shame because, you know, you don't need to do that. Anyway, I find it fascinating, Andrew, the role of the GM in a town like ours. We'll discuss it. We got first time all morning, 2 open lines. We're going to really kind of get through everybody's because I know you have a lot on your mind, a lot of ideas. I hear a lot of the Lonzo Ball stuff. I don't think it's going to happen, but you tell me why. You tell me why that's a fit.
By the way, the latest rumor that's out there, talk about just teams that are making trades. First it was the Magic and the Bulls. Now the Knicks, according to Mark Stein, have emerged as a team to register for Evan Fournier with the Magic. So it looks like the Magic are ready to just sell their squad.
Yeah. Well,
Fournier, I thought, could be a piece
for us. Yeah.
Yeah, like a contender, not the Knicks.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All right. Do you think Randall is a leading man? Julius Randle. I don't either. He puts up amazing numbers.
Well, I think it's because he plays with that team.
Yeah, I agree. It's funny. I had that conversation with my cousin. We were talking about Julius Randle because he's a good ball player, right? He got lucky on that game-tying 3 to put us in overtime. But there's something there I don't trust about him.
I think he's a guy with a lot of talent, but because he's the guy out there,
yeah,
you know, he gets to chuck it up.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, we talk all the time about shopping local, right? We talk about Yo's. I love it. I love that. Pets Plus Natural, not just locally owned and operated, but their number one priority is the health of your dog. That's right. They know how you feel about your pets. They are a part of the family. They know that. Come on. What's not to love about our animals? Now, you want them to live a long and healthy life. Well, so do the people at Pets Plus Natural. Check them out at petsplusnatural.com today. Enroll in their free rewards program, Paul Points. Paul Points allows you to earn points on every purchase. Then you can spend those points like cash, meaning free dog and cat food. The knowledgeable and friendly team members are always standing by at all Pets Plus Natural locations to answer any question you might have about your pet's food, treats, health needs, you name it. Just remember, leash pets always welcome at Pets Plus Natural. They love meeting your furry family members. With several locations and several local stores, there's bound to be one near you. Check it out at petsplusnatural.com. That's petsplusnatural.com. And yeah, tell them Gagoots and Prima, my 2 furry friends, sent you.
Fanatic Sports Update.
It's deadline day. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Natural Lawn. Natural Lawn of America is safer for your lawn, kids, and pets. Schedule their full-service program and get free seeding every year. Call 800-FREE-SEED. Natural Lawn of America. Greener grass, fewer weeds, guaranteed. Today, 3 o'clock is the NBA trade deadline. Shams Charania reporting this morning that the Raptors and Heat are deep in discussions regarding the 35-year-old Kyle Lowry. We already did have a move this morning as the Orlando Magic trade Nick Vucevic to Chicago for Wendell Carter Jr. and Otto Porter. The Magic also received 2 first-round picks, the 2021 first-round pick from Chicago and the 2023 first-round pick. So make sure you just keep it locked right here in The Fanatic for all of the latest rumors surrounding the NBA. One of the names that Anthony's hearing, George Hill, something you should be paying attention to. With all the craziness surrounding the deadline, season does still continue. Sixers face the Lakers tonight at 10 o'clock. Flyers are also in action when they host the Rangers at 7. That game will be on WMMR. This update is also brought to you by Wendy's. Right now at Wendy's with the Biggie Bag, you get a bacon double stack, 4-piece crispy or spicy nuggets, fries, and a drink, all for just $5. That's a bag with real value. Price and participation may vary at U.S. Wendy's. Keep it locked right here on The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Cuz, Anthony Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic. Check out Anthony Gargano every Thursday night from 6 to 7 p.m. for Cuz's Corner. Live from the Parks Casino Sportsbook. Anthony takes you around the world of sports and gets you ready for the upcoming games. That's Cuz's Corner. Listen every Thursday night starting at 6 from the Parks Casino Sportsbook and on 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
The tournament is down to just 16 teams, so if you've been watching from the sidelines, now's your chance to get in on the action. FanDuel Sportsbook, in partnership with Valley Forge Casino, is hooking you up with exclusive 30-1 odds on all 16 teams left in the bracket. Even the top seeds, that's right, new users get 30-1 odds on any team to win their next game this round. You can win $150 on a $5 bet. I can't believe Villanova has made it to the Sweet 16, and I'm rooting for them to go all the way. All you got to do is download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and make your first deposit to unlock exclusive 30-1 odds. The app's so easy to use, and when you win, you'll get paid in as little as 24 hours. Just sign up with promo code Natalie so they know that I sent you. That's FanDuel Sportsbook, promo code Natalie.
Must be 21 plus and present in NJ or PA. New users only. Must wager in designated offer market. $10 first deposit required. Max bonus $150. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Have you still not refinanced your mortgage? Well, soon you might be kicking yourself in the head. Rates are at historic lows. At the same time, home values have gone up roughly 50% in the last several years. Maybe it's time to put that equity to work by paying off high-rate credit cards, personal loans, or remodel your house. Hi, I'm Wesley Hoagland with Westland Financial. Let us put you in a position to do any of these things with no closing costs. That's right. Nothing's rolled into your loan, whether it's conventional, FHA, or VA. We'll pay your title, settlement, lender, and recording fees. Maybe you just want to lock in a lower rate or refinance out of paying mortgage insurance. All it takes is a 5-minute phone call to see how we can save you thousands of dollars a year. So call Westland at 888-455-3669. It's the biggest no-brainer in the history of mankind. Call us at 888-455-3669. 888-455-3669. That's 888-455-3669.
Westland Financial Corp is licensed by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania Department of Banking. NMLS number 3304. Not all loans apply. Equal housing lender.
Hey, it's Jamie Lynch. It's time to talk about North Penn Volkswagen. We got our family car there a few months ago, and we couldn't love it more. Visit North Penn Volkswagen or northpennvw.com. We loved our experience at North Penn, but you don't have to take my word for it. Check out the comments on Google and Dealer Rater and talk to other customers. You'll see they say the same exact thing. With 0% financing for 72 months on almost all new 2020 models and incredible lease deals with various specials for college grads and everyone else. North Penn is sure to have a great option for you. NorthPennVW.com. The right experience, the right choice.
If I'm not commuting anymore, where do I really want to live?
While you handle life's questions, Merrill Guided Investing helps you manage your portfolio and invest for your next move with the option to work with an advisor at a low cost and minimum. Merrill, a Bank of America company. Visit merrilledge.com/investing goals to get started today.
Investing involves risk. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, both a registered broker-dealer and investment advisor, member SIPC. Investment products are not FDIC insured or not bank guaranteed and may lose value.
Hey, it's John Kincaid, and it's one of the most amazing times of the year because the College Hoops Tournament is finally getting underway after a year absence. And the Parks Sportsbook has an amazing offer for you. Do what I do. Get online with the name you can trust. That's Parks Casino and Sportsbook, the #1 casino in Pennsylvania. And my guys, the home team, that Parks Casino Sportsbook app, has easy deposit methods, fast payouts, great odds, and outstanding customer service. Now, for the College Hoops Tournament, the Parks Sportsbook app, my sportsbook app of choice, is offering you a free $50 sportsbook bet for a limited time. That's right, a free $50 bet for all new customers with no deposit required. Download the app in the App Store or go to pa.parkscasino.com and use the promo code FANATIC. That's pa.parkscasino.com and use the promo code FANATIC. Parks Sportsbook. Bet with the home team. You got to be 21 and in Pennsylvania. If you got a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Why would I sell the car of my dreams for a food truck that wasn't? Or rattle off condiment combinations in my sleep? Extra mayo, all the mustard, ketchup on the side. I mean, when did an app become my favorite tool? Nothing personal, Spatula. It's because I wanted to make the best burger ever. And QuickBooks Suite of tools helped me get there.
Intuit QuickBooks helps small businesses be more successful. Learn more at QuickBooks.com.
Progressive Motorcycle presents Road Wisdom from the Motor. To find your balance, keep riding. And if you stop, put your feet down so you don't fall. Progressive Motorcycle also presents Roadside Assistance. Progressive Motorcycle, for those who were born to ride. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
At Unibet Online Casino, the thrills keep coming. Play hundreds of slots, new and exclusive. Plus, table games with live dealers at your fingertips. Win weekly jackpots at Unibet Online Casino and get non-stop rewards, starting with a $500 deposit match. Download our app or visit pa.unibet.com to get $10 free. Deposit is simple with a credit card or PayPal with a deposit match up to $500. Unibet Online Casino. Must be 21 or over to play and physically located in Pennsylvania. Restrictions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hello? We just made your listening experience easier. 97.5 The Fanatic is now on radio.com. Radio.com. Check it out now.
Let's talk about Pico. That's right, Pico Energy. Yeah, your friendly neighborhood energy company, Pico. Here's an important message. You know you can save energy and money with Pico. When you schedule an energy assessment, a Pico expert will help you identify areas in your home you could be wasting energy. They will create a personalized report in ways you can lower your bill. Plus, you'll receive free energy-saving products. Schedule your assessment today. You may qualify for a free energy checkup. Visit pico.com/assessment or call 888-5-PICO-SAVE. That's 888-5-PICO-SAVE. This, my friends, is a no-brainer. All right? Call them now. You can also schedule your home assessment at pico.com/assessment or call them 888-5-PICO-SAVE.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now.
On 97.5 The Fanatic.
All right, it's 11:33. So weird, man. It's it's the deadline and all kinds of rumors. Now, apparently, there's another one, Judas.
Yes.
Another Lowry rumor. This one, I don't know this guy. Do you know this guy, Michael Grange?
No, and I don't know if it's Grange or even if it's like Grange, because he's up in Canada. Maybe is he a Frenchman? For all we know,
Well,
I have no idea.
Grange, it wouldn't be Grange. Is he? What does he do? You know who he is?
He works for Rogers Sportsnet.
Okay. He said, it's his tweet, hearing the Sixers are making a late push for Lowry on the 1-yard line.
Yeah, how about that?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
But then he follows up with, Heat are still in it, and Lowry's always seen Miami as a good all-around fit. Still too early to call. So is that one of those, let me throw this out there, see if it sticks tweets?
Yeah, I got to tell you, I mean, again, this stuff is fluid and this stuff changes all the time, right? But I got to tell you, I don't know, man. I find it hard to believe. I mean, when I talked to him this morning, like some people that might know, I'm doing my homework and I'm hearing, on KL. I don't hear it. I don't feel it. The asking price is a ton. So all of a sudden, what? They're gonna decide to do that? Unless Toronto softens its stance. But does Lowry still want the 2 years on top of this? I don't know, dude. By the way, Boston is about to trade for Fournier.
Yeah, and this is where it's crazy time, right? Literally before we went to break, Stein was saying the Knicks, and now all of a sudden Woj swoops in. He says the Boston Celtics for 2 second-round picks. That's not.
Yeah, they're about to finalize the deal.
I like Fournier. I think he's a nice little player. Is he
agree.
A champion? I don't know, but 2 second-round picks, no?
Yeah, I agree. I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it. I would be in on that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I would have. Let me check right now. His contract. He's in the final year of his deal.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Go ahead. Here's 2 second-round picks for a rental. Sure.
Here's I'm looking at a picture with Lowry in a Sixer uniform, wearing number 7.
How's he look?
He looks good. You see that? I just can't, dude. I can't believe it. Oh, this is nerve-wracking, Andrew.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to get more and more of these rumors, huh?
This is going to be amazing.
Up until 3 o'clock.
Oh, my God. TikTok.
You know what deal's happening at 2:05.
Do me a favor. Yeah, with Ashton Stone.
The Mike Missinelli Open.
Every time. We get screwed. I was about to say something else. We get it all the time. We get screwed. Right? We got leave the air. Major things happen. They fired Doug. Remember?
Yep.
Something else big happened too. Dylan, do me a favor. You know what I love about this day? I missed the breaking news sounder.
Oh, yeah.
All right? So anytime we have a rumor, give me the breaking news sounder.
You drive people crazy.
I love that. I know. It drives me nuts, too. If we got to be driven nuts, then you guys got to be driven nuts.
Exactly.
That's
you have to feel
part
our
of the
pain.
deal, man. I'm like sitting here by my phone. I got 17 text message conversations going on, trying to figure out, what's happening. Ooh. Let's talk to Rodriguez. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Rodriguez.
Mi hermano, mi amigo.
Mi hermano.
¿Qué pasa, amigo?
Oh, I'm good. I'm well. I'm nervous, though. I'm nervous. What
are you nervous?
The deadline. What are they going to do?
We're nervous. Okay, I understand. Look, there's a lot to be nervous about. The Eagles right now is a question mark.
Who?
The Sixers, the Eagles.
Who are they?
Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles.
The Eagles.
Your team. Listen. He's a good backup. He's a good backup to Julian Hurts. I think he's a good backup because he brings in the experience. He brings in the
I love Joe. I do. I love Joe. But what does it mean? He's a veteran backup quarterback on a bad team.
He's a veteran backup quarterback, which I think will help Julian Hurts in this matter.
It's the most overrated thing going. The backup quarterback helping the young starter. Even Joe said it. Joe himself said, I'm not here to mentor Drew Lock.
Hey, but he's always there. The advice, he don't have to mentor, but as they talk about a game, as they whisper to each other, it's always that
who's he,
knowledge.
Merrill Lynch?
That knowledge is always, I'm 60 years old, man. That knowledge is always important. It's always there. No matter what, he's still by his side, and he's always there when he's needed. That's the thing. That's the important thing. Looking at it as an older man, because I am an older person, I look at it as, listen, when you're next to the young man, you're always throwing advice. No matter what, you're always bringing up your knowledge. You're always throwing in a word.
Listen, I don't know. I mean, again, I love Flacco. I've always been a Flacco fan. I like that. I love the guy, right? I do.
Yeah, I've
always rooted for the guy. And it's nice he's here. He's home. That's cool. And I'm happy for him. He's got a great family, the whole thing. But, I mean, for real, right there, that's a bad team. Like, if they were a good team, I would understand it more because you get a guy that can come in and win you a game or two.
But listen, it's a bad team in a bad division. We don't have a good division. Division is winnable.
I don't think so.
The best team right now in the division, who is it? The rest.
It's not winnable for who? Rodriguez?
But listen, we have a bad division, which means we can.
It's not that bad. It's not as bad as you think it is. The Eagles, let me just tell you right now, they're not going to win a division. They're not good enough to win a division.
We don't know that.
Yes, you do.
We don't know that.
Yes, you do.
Oh, no, we don't. We don't know that as of yet. We don't know a lot about this coach. I know a lot.
Really?
Coach,
I mean, are we back in Disneyland?
This coach seemed like. Listen, I don't like him either. Honestly,
it's not about that. I don't know anything about him. Again, it's not about liking him or disliking him. I don't know anything about him. I haven't seen him. He's young. The whole staff's young.
Yeah.
This isn't a time to win. They know it. I don't understand why you're fighting something that they already know.
The thing is, even though it's not a time to win, we could win it. That's the thing. That's the thing about it.
You're not winning anything.
Win it.
Come on, Rodriguez. Your peeps are asking for you. Your hermanos out in the pasture.
Sí. Está bien.
Hey, buddy. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean, for real.
First, we're basing it off of Flacco, good backup. Come on.
Now all of a sudden, they got a chance to win a division? Stop. I mean, listen, they don't think they have a chance to win a division.
Oh, God.
I mean, really? Like, you feel what? They're a division winner because they got a safety? One safety in free agency?
Yep.
Who is, all right, maybe, it could be a decent signing for a year. I don't know. It's a prove-it contract. Maybe.
We're going to get more and more of that, man. People talking themselves into thinking they're going to be better.
I don't know why.
Well, the other thing is, it's a bad division. Yeah, I think the other teams in the division know that, which is why they're going out there. Like, look at Washington brings in another receiver, right? Like,
right. I mean, I'm sorry. Did the Cowboys have Prescott?
Yeah, exactly. Look at New York, bringing Galladay. That team's going to be pretty good offensively. The defense is still questionable.
Eagles are going to be last.
Yeah,
last. You got a giant question mark at quarterback. And you surround that question mark with a lot of age and a lot of stink. Right or wrong?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I don't know why we're even talking about competing. It's not this is a rebuild. This is a step back and rebuild the thing. I mean, I can't believe we can't recognize that. I mean,
I don't know if it's we can't recognize or if we don't want to. I think that's a big part of it.
I mean, Joe Flacco's looking at this like, awesome, man. I'm home.
Yeah.
Right? I got a nice – he got a raise from last year. Right? Joe's going, this is great, man. I'm going to end my career.
Go get him, Jalen. That's what he –
Yeah.
Got this
Put the hat on.
Yeah.
Joe looks good in the hat. Right? I mean, that's it. Eagles, he's our guy. You like him. I mean, I look at it like good for Joe. I'm glad he's around. But come on. He's, if I'm Joe, I don't even want to play on this team. I'm actually surprised that
he's crossing fingers Jalen stays healthy.
Right.
Come on, kid, get up.
Yehuda in Atlanta. How are you? You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Did I pronounce your name correctly?
Yeah, what's up, Anthony?
How you doing?
Yeah, so I want to talk about why Lonzo Ball is the right option.
Okay.
Over Kyle Lowry. He's too expensive, I agree. Over George Hill. Although I do like Norman Powell, still over Norman Powell. So first of all, obviously, the first thing's his age. You got to think about the future also, especially if you're going to give up a guy like Maxey.
Yes. Yeah.
You got to think of the future, and Lonzo could potentially be a future option. Great defense, and he can be a playmaker.
He plays great defense?
He can play great defense. And
I got to take umbrage at that. I don't see him as a great defender.
Maybe you can give him good defense.
I'll meet you at Willing.
Okay. The point is that he can play with or without Ben. Yesterday, Magic Johnson said on First Take, and you can't really argue with a guy like Magic Johnson. He has a higher IQ than any other point guard in the NBA. And you can't, this team does not have a second playmaker. Name me another playmaker other than Ben on this team.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I agree with you. I mean, here's the thing. That's why you go get George Hill off the bench. Now, let me ask you a question about the two of them on the floor at the same time, because I still am uncomfortable with that. Like, I know he's improved his shot a little bit more, but he's not a guy that's a true spot up, let me space the floor for you.
Okay, so let me give you some. I know you're not a big stat guy. Let me give you some shooting stats.
No, I know he's improved his shot this year. So you don't need to recite stats. My point to you is that you know that you accrue stats in different ways, right? Like and you know the kind of player that he is. Like when you watch him, does he look like, let's just take Oladipo, all right? Now, if he wasn't hurt, right? If his knee wasn't hurt, why Oladipo is a better fit than Ball? Because Oladipo, even though the numbers this year say Ball's a better three-point shooter, you know that Oladipo throughout his career is a true shooter, right? He's a true scorer who could play off somebody. I mean, that's my only point, is that he could play off Ben, whereas Ball is a little bit more ball dominant.
And that's why he'll be perfect in the second unit. And then if he needs to play with Ben, it's maybe not like the top situation you're going to come with, but it could definitely work. And his shooting is only going to improve. Look at the way, I mean, like I hear you. I mean, I'm not telling you you're crazy, Huda. I'm not. I'm just saying I don't feel I don't feel him.
Like I don't feel him as a part of the future. And if I want to trade for him, I mean, I'm going to try to make him part of my future. I don't know. I got for him. I all kinds of issues.
You're not going to have to give up that much, though. That's the thing. Like,
yeah,
he's a restricted free agent next year.
But why? Why is New Orleans? Answer me this, right? Because you know the talent that's on New Orleans. They have probably the best forward combo in the league.
I mean, it's actually been asked a lot why they're trading him. I know this probably isn't the best explanation, but they're a very bad organization. I think it's a mistake from them trading him, especially
you're not complete dopes, right? Like you're
obviously not,
right? Like if you're, I mean, you might not be Daryl Morey, but you could still see colors, right? Like
right.
Walking around, twiddling your finger in your lips. You know what I mean? Like going.
Also, you have to keep in mind. There are a lot of players in the league that sometimes it just takes the right team. I know you said whatever
I
about
agree with that.
Julius Randle before.
Right.
Julius Randle took the same route from the Lakers to the Pelicans. He's an all-star now. No matter what situation he's in, he's an all-star. Lonzo Ball on the floor at the same time.
I think you're a numbers man, Yehuda. Are you an NBA DFS man?
Nah,
No?
I'm coming with the facts.
No, you're coming with facts. You're coming with stats. Julius Randle is a 1? Now you're telling me?
I'm not telling you he's a 1. I'm just saying that for certain
he
players,
plays on a bad team.
Right system.
Right. No, it's not about system. It's about somebody has to put up numbers on a bad team. He's a good ball player who plays on a bad team. I mean, that's what it is. That's what he is.
So, would you call Lonzo Ball a role player?
He's a point guard, yeah.
Right. So you don't think he comes and he's under a coach like Doc Rivers? That can't make him into.
Again, he plays with Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is on the team. Yehuda, I love you. You didn't convince me. I appreciate it, buddy, but you didn't convince me. I mean, you come with facts. I mean, I do think. Listen, I look at the box scores every night too. All right, so I'm not telling you you're out of your mind, right? Because I look at box scores, I see things too. I go, wow, look at this guy, look at that guy. I see Julius Randle flirt with a triple-double every night, right? Like, he's a good ball player. But, well, let's be real here. Uh-oh. Look at this. Wendy.
Got a wind gust.
With a new tweet. Wendy says Kyle Lowry is preparing to be traded to the Sixers. Oh.
So it continues.
Oh, my God. Wendy. he's coming. Says I'm coming here. Oh, it's crazy. I can't believe it. They're like, no. What's it going to cost to get him?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, Wendy said, earlier today we read that tweet, Maxey, Thibault, and 2 ones.
And now he's preparing to come here. I gotta time out, man. I gotta work the phones. Maybe unearth something. Is this gonna happen? Is Lowry gonna happen? Did BDM go, you know what? I'm going for it now. Bleep it. Maybe that's what he just said. Bleep it. Because remember, he wants to win a title as bad as we do.
Right.
He hasn't won. He wants to win, BDM. We got that on our side. We'll keep you posted. Don't leave us. We got you during this period. 610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. 2 open lines, I count. Cuz Radio. Tunis. Deadline. Drama thick. Let's talk about Golden Nugget Jewelers, where Philly gets engaged, because you might be thinking, I met that girl. I met her, and we've had an amazing relationship during the pandemic, and I want to get married. And you go, all right, that's great. Maybe this spring you want to pop the question. Right? On a beautiful day, you take a ride down the shore, whatever, nice drive, and you're going to pop the question. Well, you got to get the ring. So to get the ring, you go to Golden Nugget Jewelers. Right in the heart of Jewelers Row, Center City, 8th and Chestnut. Go see my man, Yaron. All right? Yaron will take great care of you. When you walk in there, he's going to, come here. I'm going to give you the whole education on the diamond. He'll give you the education. You'll have financing options that you need. Whatever it takes, they're going to work with you. You'll get the ring and the diamond of your dreams. It's going to make her say yes and swoon. So go to goldennuggetjewelers.com. Go visit them on 8th and Chestnut. Right? You tell them I sent you. Just remember, Golden Nugget Jewelers, where Philly gets engaged.
Fanatic Sports Update.
The latest rumor. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Wendy's. Right now, Wendy's with the Biggie Bag. You get a bacon double stack, 4-piece crispy or spicy nuggets, fries, and a drink all for just $5. That's a bag with real value. Price and participation may vary at U.S. Wendy's. It is NBA trade deadline day. Today at 3 o'clock. And now we got the latest rumor. This from Brian Windhurst of ESPN. According to Windy, the Raptors are telling teams that the Lakers and Sixers are in the lead for Kyle Lowry. He mentions that Philly is in first place. Quote, Kyle Lowry is preparing to be traded to the Sixers. Make sure you just stick it right here on The Fanatic to get the latest rumors, all the latest updates, and a potential trade that could happen. Other moves that have already happened around the NBA. Evan Fournier will be heading to the Boston Celtics. Nikola Vucevic will be going to the Chicago Bulls. Otto Porter will be going to the Orlando Magic. Sixers are playing tonight. They face the Lakers in L.A. Tip-off is at 10 o'clock. You can listen live right here on The Fanatic. Flyers also in action tonight when they host the Rangers. That game's at 7, and that game can be heard on WMMR. Keep it locked right here on The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
Anthony Gargano, weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hey, are you tired of dealing with your old drafty windows and doors in your house? Well, it's time you finally go Guida, my good friends. At Guida Door and Window will help make your window and door replacement project more affordable with their buy one, get one half off sale. That's right. For every door or window you buy, you'll get the second one at 50% off. And you can mix and match these savings to suit your own needs. You can buy an entry door. You'll get half off a storm door. You can buy a patio door. You'll get 50% off a window. Need to replace all the windows and doors in your house? Then you'll save 50% on half of your project. The more you need, the more you save. Plus, Guida is making it easier for you to afford your project with no money down and interest-free financing up to 18 months. Act now. The offer is for a limited time only. Restrictions apply. For full details, call Guida today and schedule a free, no-obligation in-home estimate. The number, 1-877-GO-GUIDA. Online, GoGuida.com. That's go, GUIDA.com.
Hey guys, Bob Cooney here, and you know the tournament, it's down to just 16 teams. So if you've been watching from the sidelines, now's your chance to get in on the action. FanDuel Sportsbook, in partnership with Valley Forge Casino, is hooking you up with exclusive 30-1 odds on all 16 teams left in the bracket. Even the top seeds. That's right, new users get 30-1 odds on any team to win their next game this round. You can win $150 on a $5 bet. I told you last week, I took Michigan to win it all. They're still alive. You got the locals, Villanova, still alive, a 6.5-point underdog right now. So we'll see what happens with those guys. All you have to do is download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and make your first deposit to unlock exclusive 30-1 odds. The app is so easy to use, and when you win, you'll get paid in as little as 24 hours. Just sign up with promo code BEER so they know I sent you. That's FanDuel Sportsbook, promo code BEER.
Must be 21 plus and present in NJ or PA. New users only. Must wager in designated offer market. $10 first deposit required. Max bonus $150. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, it's Cuz. Listen, spring training isn't just for ball players. You could also get into shape before the warmer weather. Yeah. It only takes 40 days to lose 20 to 40 plus pounds with NJ Diet. NJ Diet's contractually guaranteed program starts with bioenergetically personalized supplements based on your hair, saliva, blood work. Then NJ Diet uses DNA testing to create your ideal diet plan and workout regimen to help you keep it all for the rest of your life. Not sure if you can do it alone? You're fully monitored by their certified staff, and you'll also get the doctor's personal email and phone number. NJ Diet's all natural, no shots, no hormones, no surgery. Lose 20 to 40 plus pounds in 40 days, contractually guaranteed with NJ Diet. Located close by in Princeton and Cherry Hill. You don't leave your house. NJ Diet, also available nationwide with live online video consultations. Visit njdiet.com or call 855-5NJ-DIET. That's 855-5NJ-DIET. Or go to njdiet.com and lose the weight for good.
Hey, it's Jamie Lynch. It's time to talk about North Penn Volkswagen. We got our family car there a few months ago, and we couldn't love it more. Visit North Penn Volkswagen or northpennvw.com. We loved our experience at North Penn, but you don't have to take my word for it. Check out the comments on Google and Dealer Rater and talk to other customers. You'll see they say the same exact thing. With 0% financing for 72 months on almost all new 2020 models and incredible lease deals with various specials for college grads and everyone else. North Penn is sure to have a great option for you. NorthPennVW.com. The right experience, the right choice.
Leave your sister alone.
You're ready to get back into yoga, so you order the essentials. A non-slip mat, yoga blocks to keep balance, and an exercise ball. And you use your Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card, choosing to earn 3% cash back on online shopping and up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member, which you put towards your most essential yoga gear. Noise-canceling headphones.
Welcome. Take a deep breath. Breathe.
Apply for yours at bankofamerica.com/more rewarding. Copyright 2020 Bank of America Corporation.
The thing about comparing rates at Progressive.com is that by now you've heard a lot of ads about comparing rates at Progressive.com. We probably don't even need the words comparing rates anymore to remind you that seasoning steaks at Progressive.com is an easy way to save on car insurance, or that swimming in trousers helps you find the lowest rate. And that's the thing about foraging for truffles. You've heard a lot of ads about standing tiptoe on a cinder block. Compare rates and sing softly to a wounded field mouse and save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations.
What do you get when you talk to a Dell Technologies advisor? You get someone who understands there's an art to listening.
Sure.
Who's able to hear more than what's being said and can provide tailored small business solutions that make you feel truly heard.
I understand. Let's get started.
For advice on everything from laptops to the cloud and solutions powered by Intel vPro platform, call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL.
How do you protect yourself from the new forms of the coronavirus? Here you go. Got a mask that fits good and snug? Perfect. Now, give your neighbors at least 6 feet of space and avoid crowds, because all that stuff still works too. Look, I'll definitely get my vaccine when it's my turn, but now isn't the time to let your guard or your mask down.
We can do this. Learn more at cdc.gov/coronavirus. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Let's talk a little bit about DraftKings. That's right, DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app, putting new customers in the center of the action. Bet $1 on any tournament game. Your team wins, you win $100. It's that simple. Pick any college basketball team that's still in the hunt for your shot at winning $100. All it takes is a $1 bet, and that team winning their next game. There's no better way to put your college basketball knowledge to the test than to put your money where your mouth is with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the top-rated DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code FANATIC when you sign up to turn $1 into $100 if the college basketball team of your choosing pulls off the win. That's code FANATIC for a limited time, only at DraftKings Sportsbook. You got to be 21 or older. Pennsylvania only. New customers only. Restrictions apply. In partnership with Meadows Racetrack and Casino. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
WPEN, Burlington, Philadelphia. A Beasley Media Group station. Home of 76ers basketball.
And a jam! And B with a slide jam!
Flyers hockey.
It's time! Travis Konecny!
And Anthony Gargano. Weekdays from 10 to 2.
To you, too. I love you.
Plug in. 97.5 The Fanatic. Philadelphia.
All right. Oh, this is great. What high drama. High drama. High drama. It's the best. My man Joe on the gram said, "Cuz this is what we've been waiting for since the process."
Oh, yeah.
Like maneuvering for titles. And that's what's going on right now. However, I know the Windy has Lowry locked up for the Sixers. And not so fast. I hear not real at this time. There's still time, however, to negotiate.
2 hours and 58 minutes to be exact.
But I'm hearing, as of now, not real. So we'll see. You know, it was one of those, hey, anything can happen type of thing. Right? Like anything can happen. There's still time. But right now, I'm hearing it's not imminent that he's coming here.
Okay.
Now you have another Windy tweet?
Yeah, little wind gust action here.
I prefer the Woj bomb.
Oh, of course you prefer the Woj bomb.
Wind.
The wind gust. So apparently Windy on First Take said that Daryl Morey is not going to offer all the young players in the picks. Now remember earlier today, the report from Windy was Maxey, Thibault, and 2 first-rounders. Now he's saying Daryl Morey is not going to offer all the young players in the picks. He's going to make his offer and let the Raptors take it or walk away.
Okay, so that sort of jives with what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Right, which is, no, it's not imminent. And that, again, now what would that offer be? See, I like this. See, this is where BDM, you got faith in, right?
Yes.
With the front office. Because
this is when,
he's not going to give up. He's not going to give up all the young talent. Now, would you do Maxey and the 2 1s?
Yes.
And sign him for 2 years?
Yes, because Maxey, I'm ready to move on from if it can get me a chip, a piece to get to the chip, right? So I'm ready to move on from Maxey. And, I hope the kid has a nice career. I think he will. And the 2 first-rounders, to me, that wasn't even the big one, right? It was because the 2 first-round picks, if you're winning, those picks are going to be bottom of the first round. The biggest thing for me was moving Maxey and Thibault plus the 2 picks. I thought that was too much. Yeah, so I would do Maxey and the 2 1s.
I don't care about the picks. Mean nothing to me.
Right.
And Maxey doesn't mean anything to me. I mean,
you're probably still going to have to move a Scott or someone for the money, though.
Can I not have? I don't. It's going to sound weird to you, but I don't want to. I don't want to move Green.
It's not. I don't think that's weird at all, man. I mean, he's been a staple. He's not missed a game yet. He's been in the starting lineup.
I know
every single game this year, and they're 31-13.
He's won.
And you have to ask, what does Toronto need Danny Green for? Right? It's just the money to make the trade even out because he's also in the final year of his deal.
Right. So can Scott make it?
That's what I'm saying, right? Like if you're Toronto, you don't care who you're getting. You just got to make the money work.
Yeah.
You care that you get the young piece and the picks. That's what you care about if you're Toronto. You don't care. Danny Green means nothing to you now.
I agree.
Neither does Mike Scott, but you go, all right, fine, give us Mike Scott then.
If you're NBA TV, don't you go live with VG said this. I agree with him. Don't you go live with a deadline show?
What are they showing? Like old games?
I don't. They're not doing that. Again. Now here's the thing. When it comes to let me ask you a question. With these national guys, right? When it comes to trust, I go Woj 10 out of 10 trust. I would go Wingust 6.5 out of 10.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think Wendy's not normally breaking news, right?
Non-LeBron.
Well, now, but the Laker thing, right? So LeBron's out there because he mentioned the Lakers in his little report. I don't know. He could be one of those guys that people use to try to drive up a price or get another team to jump higher.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. And, I'm dubious that this thing is going to happen. I'm right now, at least. I'm dubious. I don't trust the wind. I don't. I don't trust the wind gust, man. The Woj bomb? Give me the Woj bomb, Dylan. Find a bomb. That's a Woj bomb. I'm down with the Woj bomb. Let's go to Felix. That's a great name, Felix. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Yo, what up, cuz?
What's going on, Felix?
Yo, this is driving me nuts. I'm going crazy.
So I know. It's driving. I'm going insane.
Real quick.
I'm checking my phone every 3 seconds.
You know what? Yo, Andrew, go on Twitter and look up Eric Lindros. Look at that tweet that he put out.
Yeah, I saw it this morning.
Wait, 88? Wait, he tweeted about Kyle Lowry?
Yeah, Lindros checked it.
What did 88 say?
He said, "Dear Sixers," and he tagged the Sixers, "you will not regret getting one of the best, Kyle Lowry. If he's going to leave Toronto, please let it be Philly. Absolute stud."
I love it, 88. Chiming in. That's awesome.
Let's do it.
Oh, I love it,
Ross.
Oh, that's great.
It's going to happen. I think it's going to happen. I just don't want to give up too much. I really don't.
Well, listen, if you don't have to give up Thibault. I know people go, oh, Thibault. I'm not giving up Thibault, man.
I don't want to give him up either. But you know what? We have an opening now. LeBron's hurt. KD's hurt. We got to go for it now. We got to win a chip now. We have an opening. We missed it with the triple doink. We could win the chip this year.
Yeah, listen, I think they can win it too, brother. I hear you. I think you're right, Felix.
Play the music.
Play the song. Felix, what's the song? Thank you, Dylan. There you go. Oh, this is great. Like, high drama deadline leading up to 3 o'clock. Oh, my God.
Here you go. We got more wind gusts. So
everybody.
Now, Brian Windhorst has been talking about trading Simmons for probably like 3 years now.
Yeah, you know what? I'm tired of that. He's back on that bandwagon.
So apparently on ESPN, he said he thinks the Sixers could get Lowry. Obviously, that's what we've been talking about. And then flip Simmons for Beal.
Come on, dude. Seriously? That's not happening. Why would he talk? Why would he say that nonsense?
I'm telling you, he's been talking.
Yeah,
I've been hearing Simmons 2 for like 3 years now.
Yeah, you've been hearing nothing, all right?
The gusts of wind.
Yeah,
man.
that's deafening you out. I could be really crude right now, really crass. The only thing you've been hearing is LeBron's gas, all right? Come on, man, with that dude.
God.
But here's a buddy of mine who may or may not be attached to the league. National Trust. Number 1, Woj.
Yes.
Number 2, Shams.
Yeah, for sure.
Number 3, albeit distant, Stein.
Okay.
And
I like Mark Stein, but I don't remember him breaking much recently.
Yeah,
and he had the Fournier thing to the Knicks like 2 minutes before Woj
is he
came
at the
in.
Times now?
Let me check. He may have his own. Oh no, he is with the Times. Yeah.
Yeah. New York Times. And then distant, Windy Trust, LeBron only. Huh.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. The LeBron stuff.
Interesting stuff. This is fascinating. Oh my God! I'm like, I want this. I don't know what this. I don't know which direction they're going. But here's the thing: when Windy comes out with a Ben goes for Beal,
that's when you knock it off.
I mean, that's when I go, dude. I don't trust you because there's no way in the world he's trading Simmons right now. He's not.
Well, now, so I'll say this because we trust in Woj. We trust. Apparently, he on ESPN said, quote, Philadelphia remains in the process of trading for Lowry. Masai Ujiri continues to be on the phone and talking trade scenarios for both Lowry and Powell. Kyle Lowry has what it takes to take the team next level, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but he's not. But he already told you that he's not trading. There's a cap to what he's trading Lowry for Lowry.
Right.
So, and that fits what I'm hearing, which is, right now it's not real, but it's still, there's still time to negotiate. So what's that tell you? That tells you the Sixers go, I'm only giving up a certain amount, and that's it.
Right.
And it goes back to what I do buy from the wind gust, which is take it or leave it.
Exactly. You don't buy the Simmons for Beal?
No. No, come on, man.
Dude, he's literally talking about.
That's where he just. What is it? There's something with him, the Sixers, and Ben.
Maybe it's the Clutch Sports.
Yeah, there's something there.
Does that have something to do with it?
There's something there.
Right, LeBron, Ben, same
Why
agency.
is he still talking about this stuff?
I don't know. I still remember it started with
that dude gets we want to talk about guy dude getting used.
It started on these airwaves years ago when he was talking about Ben would be in a sign and trade for Kawhi, and that was never happening.
No. Oh, and that's my point. When you're throwing that nonsense out, how can I trust you? Period. Right or wrong?
Right.
He's a clickbaiter. Norman, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. I do have interest in Norman Powell. Norman in Dallas. Normie.
Goodness, happy deadline day.
Happy deadline day, Norm.
Yo, look, Felix was a great segue, your last caller, but I ain't touching the Lowry rumors. So let me caveat. I'm going to give it a music anecdote that has nothing to do with basketball analytics. And I'm not really interested in one of the Ball triplets coming here to Philly.
Yeah.
And, I'm actually old enough to remember when Mrs. Lindros and Eric came to play for the Flyers and created a circus nobody's seen since, right?
Right.
His dad's like nails on a chalkboard to me, and the drama his dad brings, I don't know if he's still drama.
Bonnie and Carl. Carl and Bonnie. Yep.
But I'm not interested in that again.
How about 88 giving us Lowry to the Sixers? That's great.
Anybody but the triplets of the Balls. So, great show. Love listening from down here at Big D.
What are you doing? You have a
guy.
good Philadelphia accent.
Yeah, I know. Hey, I never changed. 17 years down here.
Really?
And, I'm all Philly all the time. I play the Sopranos for my kids, so they keep that accent.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Take it easy, buddy. That's funny. Remember, that's a North Jersey accent. That's not our accent. Our accent's different. Our accent is very different. Let's go to Dot. Dot, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Yo, cuz, what's up, man?
What's happening, Big Dot?
Oh, man, I'm just listening to this trade deadline, just hearing all the different things coming out, man. I don't know what to trust, but I know Woj is the first one I'm going to go for. So
yes.
If I don't hear from Woj, I ain't really too concerned until I see it come up on the ticker or something. Like, I ain't really too into it on other people because a lot of times they just trying to get their name out there. So I understand it, but I only wait for that Woj bomb. That's it. As far as the Sixers, I heard y'all talking about Lonzo. Like, anybody see Lonzo play this year or last year? I mean, he been pretty solid this year. And I heard you say you look at his stats. Well, I don't know if people been watching the Pelicans.
No. Listen, I've seen him a bunch of times. I mean, obviously, they've been on ESPN a lot because of Zion.
Right, I was about to say that.
But Dot, he doesn't fit with Ben, man.
He
doesn't. No, he
doesn't.
doesn't. No,
he can handle the rock. He can handle the rock.
I got Ben to handle the rock.
Yeah, but what about when Ben goes to the floor, to the bench? Who are you going to have to do what Ben do? He can do exactly what
First
Ben
of all,
do.
You need a George Hill type to do that, right? Because
George Hill is like 35. Ain't he like 33 or something?
Yeah, and he's going to cost you nothing to get. You're going to bring Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball, are you kidding me? You're crazy. First of all, no, he doesn't fit. He in fact doesn't fit. I don't understand what you're looking at. Wait, think about this for a second, right? They got the two best forwards. Listen to me first.
I heard you already.
No, I wanted you to answer a question, Dot. They got two dynamic forwards, do they not? The Pelicans?
Right.
Then how come they suck?
Well, let me tell you why I think they suck. I think they suck because they put the ball into Ingram's and Zion hands. They got Zion playing damn near the two, or sometimes the one. He brings the ball up. So sometimes you don't even see Lonzo.
They suck because they play no defense, right? And he's a horrible. He's a horrible. He's not a good defender. You're crazy.
He's better. Listen, he's better than George Hill. He's a
George Hill's coming off the bench. It costs you nothing. He's a veteran guy who's won a championship.
That's why I want Lonzo. It ain't gonna cost us to get nothing for Lonzo. And he's going to do the same thing Kyle Lowry's going to do.
You're crazy.
Everybody keep calling Kyle Lowry because he won a chip and he's from Philly and he's tough. And that's true. I understand that. But if we talk about as far as players right now,
this is painful.
It is painful that everybody wants to bring Kyle
with
Lowry.
This Lonzo Ball. Crazy, Dot. Crazy.
So I'm crazy for giving up our younger pieces for someone that's going to be here for 1 year and be productive for 1 year.
I'm not telling you. I don't want to give up all the pieces anyway. But you want to give it up for Lonzo Ball? Come on, Dot. Stinks. Lonzo Ball. Stop. You know he's driving me insane. He doesn't fit. Like, what are you guys looking at? He's not a spacer. He doesn't fit. What are you going to bring him in the playoffs? What's Lonzo Ball going to do for you in the playoffs? He's going to play what? 12 minutes? Because Ben's going to play at least 30, 36, right? So then you're going to have the two of them on the floor together? They don't fit. You want to give up? Why? I love everybody who goes, he's cheap, don't cost you anything. Really? You talk to the Pelicans, they told you that? I don't get the Lonzo Ball love. I don't get it.
Hey, we got another move.
What do we got? Do you get it?
No. I mean, he has improved his shot this year. That is true.
I get it. I get he's
You're right. I don't know how it works. Is he a legit two?
He's not a two guard.
Ben?
He's never been a two guard.
That's what I'm saying. Anyways, Orlando Magic progressing on a trade to send Aaron Gordon to the Nuggets.
Wow.
Dude. Now you got Murray, Nuggets, and Jokic. No, Murray, Nuggets. Murray, Gordon, and Jokic.
Wow, really?
That'd be a pretty good move for them.
That's a great move.
Yeah.
So Orlando's having a fire sale.
Yeah, they're just getting rid of everyone. They're going to build around Fultz. Oh, God, I couldn't help but laugh.
I hate this. I hate Lonzo Ball. Ugh. I just don't see the fit next to with Ben at all and his team. He's a ball dominant dude. Even when he doesn't have the ball, he wants the ball. He could shoot off the dribble. Is he a spot up guy, Andrew? Is he going to spot up the way?
They're trying to in New Orleans this year,
and he's not. But that's not who he is. He's a guy who shoots off the bounce. You're trying to remake him into something he doesn't fit here. I don't say it.
People are getting excited over a Bradley Beal tweet.
What now?
All he said was, "Here we go," with 4 exclamation points. So now everyone's tagging me.
No, Ben! They're going to trade Simmons.
Everyone's tagging me in
for
it.
Bradley Beal. Oh my God, I can't take it.
Oh, God.
They can't get to 3:00 soon enough. I got to find out. We got to find out the ending to this story. See, every time I go, you have to protect yourself from all the rumors, right? You got to protect yourself from the rumors.
Right. From the windy rumors.
You can't.
The wind gusts.
You can't let them get to you. But every year, I let them get to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Now,
Bill
intellectually,
puts out a 3-word tweet.
Intellectually, you know that Windy has never been right with anything about Simmons. Nothing. All that wind of no substance, just blowing in foul smells. That's it.
It's not even the summer wind.
All right? No. It's the winds coming in from the dump. You know that? Yeah, you know this.
Yes.
That manure smell.
Yes.
All right?
I don't mind it.
You don't mind it?
It reminds you of home.
Dude, I woke up one day, I walked out the house. First of all, I hate the morning. I hate dew.
You hate
right?
dew.
And then I walk out, I go, where the bleep am I? I'm smelling manure.
It reminds me of home.
It's horrible. Terrible. And I feel like that's what Windy brings. The smell of manure. I can't even stop. It's almost 3:00. I can't wait. We got to figure what's going to happen, Andrew. How does the story end? I'm freaking out. We got so much on the line, man. All right, let me talk about your roof.
Anthony!
I trust Anthony, all right? He's like Woj to me when it comes to roofs, all right? Like you have the Woj bomb. If that went off, I'd hire Anthony to repair the roof. Does that make sense, Dylan? Yes, it does. Because I trust Anthony like I trust Woj. Hey, your leaky roof, you might have to replace. It's been battered all winter by snow, ice, and wind. And it may be wind-horsed. But don't trust any company that does just roofs. Trust Anthony and the true roofing experts at LaBruciano Roofing, the only roofing expert that I trust. Anthony LaBruciano and his team, he's put together an all-star team. One of the few roofers in the land named a CertainTeed 5-star select shingle master. That means the best warranty in the business, 50 years from the manufacturer, 25 years of expert workmanship. LaBruciano Roofing has repaired or replaced just about every kind of roof out there. Call now to schedule an in-person, on-site estimate. Check out their hundreds of 5-star Google reviews. LaBruciano Roofing experts will explain your options, give you the peace of mind that you're dealing with the best. Call 610-265-ROOF. That's 610-265-ROOF. Or just visit PARoofPros.com. That's PARoofPros, PROS.com. LaBruciano Roofing, the Shingle Master.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Deadline day. This Fanatic Sports Update is brought to you by North Penn Mazda. Make an appointment today and check out the brand new state-of-the-art showroom. The right experience, the right choice, NorthPennMazda.com. Brian Windhorst reporting Kyle Lowry is preparing to be traded to the Sixers. He reported earlier today the Raptors want Maxey Thibault, 2 first-round picks from the Sixers for Lowry. However, other reports state the Sixers will not be caving into the Raptors and do not see themselves as the current leader in the discussions and are continuing to pursue other trade options as we approach the 3 p.m. deadline. Sixers play the Lakers tonight. Hear that game on the Fanatic at 10. Flyers looking to bounce back from back-to-back losses as they open a 2-game series against the Rangers. Hear that game on WMMR at 7. Cuz's Corner is tonight from 6 to 7, live from Parks Casino. Speeding puts you, your passengers, and others on the road at risk. Slow down, save a life, be safe, PA. More at penn.gov/safety, paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars. Stick with the Fanatic all day long for breaking news and updates. I'm Natalie Eganoff for 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hey guys, Bob Cooney here, and it is tournament time, and with so many games going on, who wants to bet just one? That's why I love parlays on FanDuel Sportsbook in partnership with Valley Forge Casino. It's a great way to combine bets from different games for an even bigger win. And guess what? FanDuel's here to help you if your parlay doesn't go as planned. They'll give you up to $25 back in-site credit if your parlay of 3 legs or more falls 1 leg short. That's 1 parlay per day, each day of the tournament, for new and existing users. That's why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook app. They're always hooking us up. The app is so easy to use. They have so many bet options to choose from and always on promotions. And when you win, you get paid in as little as 24 hours. If you've been thinking about signing up, now is the perfect time to give it a shot. Just download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up with promo code BEER so they know I sent you. That's FanDuel Sportsbook, promo code BEER.
Must be 21 plus and present in NJ or PA. Refund issued as non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 7 days. Max refund $25. Terms apply. See sportsbook.fanduel.com for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
What's for dinner, you ask? At Wawa, we've got the answer, no matter what you're craving. Because Wawa now has dinner. Every day starting at 4 p.m., you'll find crave-worthy dinner options that will make everyone happy. Like fettuccine Alfredo, kids' meals, delicious Angus burgers, French fries, and more. Choose in-store, curbside, or delivery. Wawa dinner. Sounds good.
Come in from the cold for something hot and comforting from Wawa. Savor the handcrafted salty sweetness of a toasted caramel crunch latte, topped with a caramel drizzle and crunchy caramelized sugar. Or cozy up to the warm, inviting vanilla sugar and spice aromas of our new cinnamon bun coffee, bursting with a delicious fresh baked flavor. Treat yourself and try them both this winter to create your very own getaway to deliciousness. Gotta have a Wawa.
In this corner, wearing 4 layers of flannel, it's I'm too cold. And in this corner, stripped down to nothing but his tidy whities, it's I'm too hot. Let's get ready to tumble over each other, trying to reset the thermostat.
If this sounds like your home, it's time for a new high-efficiency heating and cooling system from Trane. With a whole-house air filtration system so your family is breathing only the cleanest air. Visit Trane.com to find an independent Trane comfort specialist near you. It's hard to stop a Trane.
All the tournament action's coming up this week. And I know you want some of those fabulous Hooters wings. You know, the world-famous wings that you know and love are available for pickup or delivery. Or go play hooky at Hooters. You can watch all the basketball action this week with the Hooters girls. It's your official hangout. You got wings, you got beer, you got Hooters girls, and game day. Don't miss it. And if wings aren't your thing, Hooters offers a wide variety of sandwiches, seafood, and salad, too. Check it out, HootersToGo.com.
What makes a home comfortable? It might be something you never thought about because you never had to. At PECO, we're always prioritizing your comfort and safety. That's why we invest over $250 million annually in natural gas systems and technologies to ensure safe, reliable natural gas. Because nothing is more soothing than safety. Visit PECO.com/natural gas.
Introducing Fidelity Income Planning. We look at how much you've saved, how much you'll need,
and help you build a straightforward plan to generate income, even when you're not working. A plan that gives you the chance to grow your savings and create cash flow that lasts. Plus, you can start, stop, or adjust your plan at any time. Talk to us today so we can help you go from saving to living. Fidelity Brokerage Services, member NYSE, SIPC.
Let's go! There are so many razors out there. How do you choose which one's right for you? Well, at Dollar Shave Club, we got you. With a 6-blade cartridge for daily shavers with short hair and a 4-blade cartridge for less frequent shavers with longer hair. Still confused? Well, we put both blades in one new starter box, so you can test drive both. Check out dollarshaveclub.com/ESPN, dollarshaveclub.com/ESPN, and visit DSE at your nearest store. You've got questions, we got answers. Welcome to the club.
Now at a store near you.
Listening to this Allstate commercial about savings might be the hardest thing about getting those savings. Save for simply becoming an Allstate customer. Save more for adding DriveWise. And save even more for driving safely. Visit Allstate.com or contact your local agent for a quote today. Allstate. Minimum effort, maximum reward.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. Drive-bys is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Place your legal sports bets at BetRivers.com. Your new home for sports betting. Millions of betting options a year on the sports you love. We offer live in-game betting on major sporting events worldwide. Tons of bets available during games, from money lines, prop bets, and many more. And when you win, we offer fast and reliable withdrawals. Sign up now, and we'll match your first deposit up to $250. More bets, better odds, more action. Place your sports bets at BetRivers.com. Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21 or over to play. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Let's talk a little NJ diet. Yeah, spring training, not just for ball players anymore. You could also get into shape before the warmer weather. It only takes 40 days to lose 20 to 40 plus pounds with NJ diet. Yeah, that's it. 20 to 40 plus pounds in only 40 days. NJ Diet's contractually guaranteed program starts with bioenergetically personalized supplements based on your hair, your saliva, your blood work. Then NJ Diet uses DNA testing to create your ideal diet plan and workout regimen to help you keep the weight off for the rest of your life. You're not sure if you can do it alone? Guess what? You understand, and they understand. You're fully monitored by their certified staff. You'll get the doctor's personal email and phone number. NJ Diet's all natural. There are no shots, there are no hormones, and there's no surgery. Lose 20 to 40 plus pounds in 40 days, contractually guaranteed. NJ Diet, located close by in Cherry Hill and Princeton. You don't leave your house, no worries. NJ Diet's available nationwide. Live online video consultations. Visit NJDiet.com or call 855-5NJ-DIET, 855-5NJ-DIET, or go to NJDiet.com and lose the weight for good.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now.
On 97.5 The Fanatic.
All right. Yes, we're waiting for news to drop. And here's the latest from what I hear on Lowry. Is Toronto beginning to sweat? Well, it appears the price is plummeting for Kyle Lowry. The fact is, the Raptors trying to pit the Heat and the Sixers against one another, and they're not getting any big bites. So now they're starting to get desperate because they don't want to bring him back. So apparently the price is dropping. And from what I hear, and I love this, I hear that no way will the Sixers part with Matisse in a deal for Lowry.
How about that?
So that they want to keep Matisse, and that they feel like it's not necessary to put Matisse in a deal. So now, Andrew, if you got Kyle and you're keeping Matisse.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Dylan, play the song. That could be a chip, yo. So you get to keep Matisse and you're adding Lowry?
Yeah, it's pretty lethal.
Dude, Now all of a sudden, Curry's off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
You're not relying on shaky as much.
Right, now you got Shake whenever he's running the point. Now I get it. In the playoffs, the rotation's going to be smaller, but you could still run a pretty decent pick and roll game with Shake when Ben and Kyle are on the bench. If you're ever going to have those guys both off the court at the same time, and then he kicks out to Curry.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
See, I think Lowry is a better fit. Now, forget about the age. Like, I'll agree with all the Lonzo Ball people that Lonzo Ball is obviously younger, so that's what makes him attractive. And I understand the Dots of the world and the everybody else who loves Lonzo Ball. You guys, listen, I'm half joking with some of the stuff, but I will say this. Lowry spaces the floor more naturally than Ball does. Lowry has played opposite Van Fleet when Van Fleet's been more of the dominant point guard. And I trust Lowry hitting big shots in the playoffs this year way more than Lonzo Ball.
Yes. That I am 100% with you.
And I just think he's more natural. And if you on times you want him to handle the ball, he handles the ball, right?
I mean, he works with Ben, sure.
I just think he works better with Simmons. And I love the fact they're not going to give up Matisse. Because I just think he could play a major role. I don't care if it's 10 minutes where you just clamp him on somebody. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
and he clamps you like one of those lizards that like clamps your skin, like they stick to you, right? You can't pull it off. That's Matisse.
So Matisse is part pterodactyl and part lizard?
Yes, and part octopus.
Wow. He's an interesting creature.
He
Matisse.
is, man. Matisse. He's got arms everywhere. All right? That's good. That's the move.
I mean, this is fantastic. If you can get Lowry while also keeping Matisse, I mean,
yeah,
that's
right.
a major win for this team.
We got 2.5 hours counting down. Oh, what's going to happen?
By the way, the Aaron Gordon of the Nuggets is a done deal.
I saw that. Gary Harris,
R.J. Hampton, and a first-round pick.
Yeah.
It's protected, and it's 2025. Jesus. It's a good move. That's a good move for the Nuggets. Major move for them.
Oh, that is Aaron Gordon.
Because that team should be better.
They should be. Now you add Gordon, who's a legitimate scorer.
Yeah.
To the Joker.
Helps out Jamal Murray a lot.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I agree with you. Let's go to Teo. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Teo.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's happening, Teo?
Hey, yeah, that's basically what I wanted to call about. I mean, we really need to keep Thibault, especially I think come postseason. When they're able to play more defense, and defense is more important and it's a lot more physical, I think the Sixers are really going to shine.
I agree, man. Teo, I agree with you. I think that's why, listen, I understand that if you get a land of big fish and you got to give something, I get it. But if you can keep Thibault, and again, just for 10 minutes, Teo, 10 minutes, if you cause someone to have to work against Thibault for just 10 minutes in a playoff game, he's going to clamp down. He's going to force that guy to work extra hard and tire him out.
Yeah, and I mean, if we got Ben, Thibault, and JoJo on the floor at the same time, that's three guys that are getting locked down.
That's right. I agree, man. I'm with you.
I mean, I was really hoping maybe they pull something out of their sleeve for marketing, but I mean, if we can keep Thibault and get Lowry, I'd do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, because there's your extra wing player, right?
Yeah.
Like Thibault's in your rotations as a wing, and you get your shooting with Lowry and your secondary ball handler.
Yeah, and this is all icing on the cake. This is all depth. I mean, we already have all these great pieces. We just need that extra depth that's going to really, take us so we can go beat LA.
Wow, this is and who knows, right? Like they're a mess, right? Who knows about Anthony Davis? Or if he's coming back, you know?
I just wanted to ask you a real quick question. Talk me off the ledge a little bit here. Eagles, I'm really worried that they're going to take a quarterback. Can you tell me that they're not going to take a quarterback?
No, I can't tell you. I don't know. I mean, I can't tell you what's in their mind. I never thought they would take a quarterback in the second round last year. So once that happens, I can't tell you that they're not going to. I doubt it, but who knows?
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at their draft history. It's like it seems like it's either going to be a lineman or a quarterback, and I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. I think I think they'll be prudent to see what they have in Hurts. I don't think so. I don't.
How many quarterbacks do you think go in the top 6?
Well, you're going to wind up going. I think the tackle will go in the top 6. Sewell.
Yeah.
Right. I think Pitts is so interesting because I think he's such a game changer.
Yeah, you think they use him as an X if they get him?
I mean, he's a guy that I would look at. I actually, of all, listen, I love Chase and I like Devontae Smith, but I wouldn't take those guys there. But Pitts is a guy that I would. I think he's that. I think he's Claypool, right? Who is on, like a star with that size.
Yeah, and I think his 40 time, I think, was around Claypool's 40 time, and I think he's got about 10 pounds on him, too.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that I think could be an anchor offensively, and he's so different that I think he would be unstoppable. So I think I would take him. I would.
Yeah, just because he's more than a tight end.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Thanks, brother. I agree with you. I that's kind of where I'm at. I was really I wanted the corner, and I wouldn't be disappointed if they got a corner. They moved back and got some assets and got a corner. But Pitts is I think, the heart. If I drew a heart around one guy, it's Pitts.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that he might end up being the best player in this draft.
Yeah, I think so, too.
By the way, we got another move. There's a rat on the move. Your boy Belizia is heading to the Miami Heat.
That's a good pickup for them.
It is a good pickup.
They need another forward.
Still hate him.
So I mean,
I'll let you know
you wouldn't like him now that he left for Miami.
I hate him even more, but he's already a rat.
Right.
He's been a rat coming here.
All right. Well, it sounds like would they give up for him?
There's no information on that yet, but I'm sure they gave up something. Which does that take the heat out of Lowry? I would guess.
That's why I asked the question: would they give up for him?
Right. There's nothing out there yet.
I got to believe it's just a pick. I mean, I don't
I'm
think
waiting for
players
Woj to follow up.
I just saw Tyrone. He's ready. He's following this thing.
Yeah, he knows.
Tyrone, come here,
he knows
man.
205 happens.
Come in, man. You nervous? What do you think, Ty? Let's get Tyrone up here.
Huh, that's interesting. What's up?
Tyrone A. Johnson.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, so the latest I'm hearing, Ty, see if this jives with you.
Mm-hmm.
The latest I'm hearing is the price for Lowry has dropped.
Hey, sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
George Hill to the Sixers, according to
Wow!
What timing?
Wow! Hill to the Sixers?
Yep.
I said it to start the day, to start the show, that they would get George Hill.
Yeah, that doesn't rule out Lowry.
It doesn't.
In that scenario.
No.
One, George Hill will help the Sixers. It's a primary ball handler they need with that second unit. It was a hole. We all said they were a ball handler short, and they remain a ball handler.
Because you're not going to have, he takes Shake's spot as the one off the bench.
And that allows Shake to play off the ball where he's better anyway.
Agreed, Ty, agree.
So that helps him. As far as the Lowry thing, Toronto overplayed their hand, and so did Lowry's agent.
Yes.
They overplayed their hand because they don't recognize that the Lakers, now let's say they end up just taking what they can from the Lakers, that's different. the Lakers have no assets left to trade. And the Heat I don't think the Heat ever really actually wanted to trade Tyler Hero. So to fake like those scenarios were realistic and also talk about that contract extension, you talked a lot of teams out of even making a phone call.
Right.
And I don't think that was smart.
So here's the thing I did hear from the surrounding the Sixers is they would not give up Matisse. And Ty, I like that, man. I want to keep Matisse.
The thing is, you have to include Danny Green in the big trades because of his salary. If you trade Green and Thibault, I think you're too thin on the wing.
Yes.
Especially with Ben Simmons being what he is today offensively.
Yeah.
On both ends, you don't have enough. You need that wing that will shoot the three ball and play defense, and you're getting rid of both of them.
Let me ask you a question, though. As of right now, I mean, I like George Hill coming off the bench. Like that's incredible. And remember, like that dude's been through a lot of playoff wars, right? Like,
yes,
he's a veteran type of dude. He'll hit a three for you. He can handle the ball. Like, you can count on him to play good ball for 12 minutes.
For sure.
Right? Or 12 to 15. I really want to, couch it. Are they good enough now? I mean, dude, I love Thigh. I know I can overrate him at times a little bit, but I love him for the role that he does. Like if I bring him against Milwaukee and put him on Middleton for even like 12 minutes a game, 12 to 15 minutes, right? I know I'm going to tire his ass out. I'm going to make him work. Same thing with the Brooklyn dudes, man. I know that I got a guy that is a really, really, he's a strong defender, man.
You do. You know what I would like to see now, either for the rest of the day or the buyout market? I would like another stretch big option.
Marketing?
I mean, he would be perfect, but I would like, if not him, because no knock on Dwight Howard, who's been great. I would like a shooter big to go with Ben in hybrid units if you're only playing 8 in a playoffs. So I think that's the one thing I would like now that they have Hill.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, that would be I just think there have been times where Thibault plus Dwight Howard plus Ben Simmons limits your spacing. A stretch big to replace
I agree.
one of those guys in certain units, I think, can make a big difference.
I agree.
By the way, another move, Norman Powell's going to Portland.
Oh,
Raptors
man.
are getting Gary Trent and Rodney Hood.
I do like him.
That would have been, he shoots 43% from 3, so that's another bomber to go with Dame.
Here's the terms for George Hill.
I just got it.
Yeah.
Tony Bradley, Terrence Ferguson, 2 future second-round picks, and Austin Rivers goes to OKC as a part of a 3-way deal. So,
well, your rotation stayed intact, and you only added. So George Hill's just an add.
Exactly.
Because Embiid's going to be, and this also means they know that Embiid's knee is fine.
Yes.
Because if they think this knee was going to linger, they don't trade Bradley.
Right.
So there you go.
Right. So that's good.
That's very good. But that keeps enough assets, by the way, to make another move. They're not automatically done with this deal. Because what did they trade that the main assets?
Second-round picks,
Yeah. So that your first are still there, any swaps are still available, and the Danny Green solid.
Listen, I like the fact that I can get loud. First of all, I'm not dying. Does this make sense first? I'm not dying to get rid of Danny Green.
Oh, that makes a lot. I said that. That was part of the reason why I had interest in Lonzo Ball, because I would not have to part with Danny Green in that deal, because he's a guy who's won 3 rings and knows where to be, and he fits perfectly. I know we don't love him. He fits perfectly with Ben Simmons.
He does. And you know what? I might be a fool, but I think, listen, he's playoff tested. He's won, and I think he has a good playoffs for you. I do. And so I look at it now and I go, listen, would I like Lowry? Of course. Do I need Lowry? Do I need to then sign him to the 2 extra years at ridiculous money and give up the other assets, which is Maxey and the ones?
Maxey and the ones, I'm still doing it. It's Thibault. I don't want to part with.
It's even like the only thing I worry about with Lowry is I have a financial investment of the next 2 years.
Well, I'm not doing that. I have to be honest with him and say, like, we're not going to do that.
Okay, so you said, well, what if he says deal break?
All right, well, good luck, because I know Miami wants max space this offseason, so they're not going to do it either. And the Lakers literally can't because they're up against the hard cap.
So you and I both agree then that the money, like, because here's the thing.
You can't do it.
Like, I don't mind giving up the picks, and I don't mind giving up Maxey. But the thing is I just don't want to hamstring myself in the next 2 years and watch him atrophy and now go, I can't get another piece. Because I can always get another piece if I have the money.
Right. This deal sets up to where this offseason, if you were to fail, and meaning fail mean not win a title, because I'm title or bust, you still have Embiid, Simmons, Tobias, and flexibility to try to get another fourth piece and push in again.
Yeah. You and I see it the same. Chunas, you on board here?
Yeah, I'm on board here.
Yeah, because you and I agree about Danny Green, too.
Yeah, I mean,
and Matisse.
My biggest thing is I don't want to mess up this starting five. I get it. You can find improvement to Green, but he's been a part of one of the most efficient starting fives in the league, and they're 31-13.
Yeah, I'm happy about. I am. I'm happy about Hill.
Yeah, I am too. And now Shake, if he's in the rotation, which he is, you still need a scoring punch off the bench. He can just go out there and score. He doesn't have to worry about running the offense.
Listen, he's not in the playoffs. He's not a ball handler in the playoffs.
No, let George Hill run the offense. Shake, go do your thing. Give me, in your limited minutes, give me as much as you can.
I got to heat up my coffee, man. We still got an hour to go. Chunas. Well, actually, 2 hours for the deadline. Oh, I'm going to be doing, man. I'm going to be pacing the hallways of 97.5 The Fanatic. Oh, my God. Dylan, can you handle it? Can you make it? I don't know if I can make it. All right. Let me tell you about my uncles, Uncle Greg and Uncle Paul at Family Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They're the best. I tell you about them all the time because if you're in need of a vehicle, those guys are going to take such good care of you. All right? You're going to fall in love with them. All right? I'm telling you, you will fall in love with these guys. They're going to take great, great care of you. They have incredible selections right now on all your favorite models. It's the Jeep Celebration event from Uncle Greg and Uncle Paul. You could drive home a new 2021 Jeep 4x4 today for $159 down or $159 a month. It's your choice. All right? You just go see them, and you can complete the entire car buying process online. Yeah. You don't have to do anything. You can just do it online. They'll deliver it to your house like it's a pizza. Or you go to the dealership. You can check out whatever one you want. You go to FamilyAutos.com to look at it that way. Whatever you need, they'll take care of you. All right? That's what the uncles do. And they know it because, listen, they've been at the Airport Auto Mall for 3 generations. They'll take care of everything for you. Celebrate 80 years of Jeep at Philadelphia's original Jeep dealer. Call, click, or go visit them today at Philadelphia Airport Auto Mall. And just remember, at Family Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, you're more than a customer. Yeah, you're family. Online anytime at FamilyAutos.com. See the uncles for details. The offer expires March 31st, 2021.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Hail to the Sixers. This Fanatic Sports Update is brought to you by Pets Plus Natural, locally owned and operated for over 30 years. Join their free rewards program. Paw points and earn points on every purchase that you could spend like cash. Visit PetsPlusNatural.com. Woj reporting Philadelphia is acquiring OKC's George Hill for Tony Bradley, Terrence Ferguson, and 2 future second-round picks. Austin Rivers goes to OKC as part of a 3-way deal. Trade deadline is today at 3 o'clock. Sixers play the Lakers tonight. Hear that game on the Fanatic at 10. Flyers looking to bounce back from back-to-back losses as they open a 2-game series against the Rangers tonight. Hear that game on WMMR at 7 o'clock. Cousins Corner is tonight from 6 to 7, live from Parks Casino. Speeding puts you, your passengers, and others on the road at risk. Slow down, save a life. Be safe, PA. More at penn.gov/safety. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars. Stick with the Fanatic all day long for breaking news and updates. I'm Natalie Eganoff for 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Cuz, Anthony Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
got it for the best ever defensive player. He couldn't stop Shake Milton, baby.
Sixers, Lakers, tonight at 10 on your home for 76ers basketball. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Sixers basketball is brought to you by Corona, official partner of the 76ers.
Hi, it's Tyrone, and I'm here again with Dr. Avi Donapel from Iron Mountain Men's Health.
Hi, Tyrone.
So spring is here, and I know some of our listeners are getting ready to get up for the change of season. And some of them, well...
aren't getting up as much?
Exactly.
At Iron Mountain Men's Health, we can help.
Tell me more.
Guys, does any of this sound familiar? Decreased libido, decreased strength and endurance? Have you tried other low T and erectile dysfunction treatments and they haven't worked the way you wanted and hoped? We specialize in the treatments of low testosterone and erectile dysfunction, and we customize treatment plans based on each person's health and needs.
Thanks, Dr. Appel. Guys, I encourage you to contact Dr. Appel and get your custom treatment plan today. Get started at IronMountainMen'sHealth.com. That's IronMountainMen'sHealth.com.
Hey guys, Bob Cooney here. The tournament, it's down to just 16 teams. So if you've been watching from the sidelines, now's your chance to get in on the action. FanDuel Sportsbook, in partnership with Valley Forge Casino, is hooking you up with exclusive 30-1 odds on all 16 teams that are left in the bracket, even the top seeds. That's right, new users get 30-1 odds on any team to win their next game this round. You can win $150 on just a $5 bet. Michigan's the team that I picked to win it all from the very beginning. They're still in it. Tough game against Florida State this weekend. How about Villanova playing Baylor? They're getting 6.5. Take a look at those guys. All you have to do is download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and make your first deposit to unlock exclusive 30-1 odds. The app is so easy to use, and when you win, you'll get paid in as little as 24 hours. Just sign up with promo code Bob so they know I sent you. That's FanDuel Sportsbook, promo code Bob.
Must be 21 plus and present in NJ or PA. New users only. Must wager in designated offer market. $10 first deposit required. Max bonus $150. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Would you like to have your lights turn on or off when you enter or leave a room? How about have them come on when you pull into the driveway? Or be able to turn them on after you've left for extra security? Hi, Dan Namero, owner of Farron Electric. You can do all of that and more with Caseta by Lutron, including controlling every light in your house from your phone or tablet. For a free consultation, call Farron Electric or visit us today at FarronElectric.com. That's FARRYN Electric.com.
Don't miss Power Pro Equipment's tax-free lawn and garden sale event March 26th and 27th. Get the equipment you need and Power Pro will pay the tax on your purchase. Power Pro Equipment in Malvern and Quakertown. While you're there, check out the Mahindra tractor line. Mahindra tractors have a heavy-duty steel frame and more built-in weight so you can safely do more work. Come see Mahindra's full line from subcontract to utility tractors. Power Pro's tax-free days March 26th and 27th. Online at powerproequipment.com.
I'm craving adventure.
Thought we decided not to take a vacation this year.
I was thinking about a trip to Total Wine. Let's fling into spring. They have thousands of wines, spirits, and beers to explore. We can mix up cocktails with tequilas and fruit-flavored vodkas, Chardonnays, Rosés, Pinots, Proseccos. So many choices.
Oh, yeah. A trip to Total Wine is totally worth it.
Wondrous selection, helpful guides, always low prices. Total Wine and more. Drink responsibly, B21.
If I'm not commuting anymore, where do I really want to live?
While you handle life's questions, Merrill Guided Investing helps you manage your portfolio and invest for your next move with the option to work with an advisor at a low cost and minimum. Merrill, a Bank of America company. Visit merrilledge.com/investing goals to get started today.
Investing involves risk. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, both a registered broker-dealer and investment advisor, member SIPC. Investment products are not FDIC insured or not bank guaranteed and may lose value.
Okay. Indeed knows unexpected demand can stretch your business thin. Leon speaking. Like at Leon's Plumbing. Sorry, quickest we can get there is next Friday. To stay out of hot water, he needs to get started hiring right away. I need Indeed. Indeed you do. And the moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first sponsored job post. Terms and conditions apply.
Listening to this Allstate commercial about savings might be the hardest thing about getting those savings. Save for simply becoming an Allstate customer. Save more for adding DriveWise. And save even more for driving safely. Visit Allstate.com or contact your local agent for a quote today. Allstate. Minimum effort, maximum reward.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. Drive-bys is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Northbrook, Illinois.
Sometimes in business, the unexpected comes calling. But even in, I'm going to say it, unprecedented times, don't bounce back. Bounce forward with Comcast Business. Bounce forward fast with internet speeds up to a gig. With the flexibility to update your bandwidth in just a few clicks. And with security solutions that help keep your connected devices protected. Be fast, be flexible, be ready for what's next. And bounce forward. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go to ComcastBusiness.com to learn more.
All right, let's talk a little DraftKings because the tournament will be back in full swing, and DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app, is putting new customers in the center of the action. You could bet $1 on any tournament game. Your team wins, you win $100. It's that simple. Pick any college basketball team that's still in the hunt for your shot at winning $100. All it takes is a $1 bet, and that team winning their next game. There is no better way to put your college basketball knowledge to the test than to put your money where your mouth is with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the top-rated DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use the code FANATIC. When you sign up, you'll turn $1 into $100 if the college basketball team of your choosing pulls off the victory. That's code FANATIC for a limited time only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older. Pennsylvania only. New customers only. Restrictions apply. In partnership with Meadows Racetrack and Casino. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
WPEN, Burlington, Philadelphia. A Beasley Media Group station. Home of 76ers basketball.
Ben Simmons to Joel. Bang! Two-hand jam.
Flyers hockey.
Carter Hart made the save. The bouncy puck still free. Hart's got to make another one.
And Anthony Gargano. Weekdays from 10 to 2.
Weekdays, Skip.
Plug in.
97.5 The Fanatic. Philadelphia.
Wow. It's starting to heat up. 1 o'clock across the Delaware Valley, and we got movement. We got movement, Andrew. Mark Stein. You get this?
Yeah, I saw this.
Reporting Danny Green to Golden State. So much for our Danny Green love. But what this means is it appears that Danny Green goes to Golden State. So they're putting money together, right, to get Lowry. So is it, like a buddy of mine says, could it be a three-way deal? Danny Green, Maxey, Oubre, Kyle Lowry goes to the Sixers. So does Maxey go to Golden State, Oubre and picks to Toronto, and Kyle Lowry to the Sixers?
Yeah, I guess that would make sense. But is Golden State just getting Danny Green? I guess they don't really care. I mean, they're still...
I guess he's just doing that, right? Stein, what do you have from Stein?
All I see from the Stein is the Warriors have emerged as a possible trade destination for Danny Green.
Yeah. So that would have to mean that, right?
Yeah, it would have to be a 3-team deal. Because you're not...
Right. The Warriors are like, what are the Warriors doing? They're
exactly.
So they got to be in on the three-way deal. He's got to put a... So think about it, right? So the Raptors get... In Powell, they get Hood. Who else? They get Hood?
I think it was Gary Trent.
And Gary Trent. Yeah. Ew. For Powell. Why? I don't, did that do anything for you?
No, it makes no sense for me.
No.
Now B. Murph tweets in, are we going full circle, winless for Wiggins? No.
Nah. That's interesting, though. Winless for Wiggins.
By the way, I
actually like Kelly Oubre, but go ahead.
I had to bring this up because it's important. A part of the George Hill trade, the Sixers got a Lithuanian, man.
Really?
Yeah, he's not going to play.
Who'd they get?
They got the great Ignas Brazdeikis.
Wow. Look, I got your paisan.
Yeah,
But
he played in Michigan. He's one of the Canadian Lithos.
Yeah, there you go. He's your paisan.
He's like Stauskas, because Stauskas was a Canadian.
He was
Litho.
Canadian too. Where are they from? Are they from Montreal or Toronto?
Toronto.
Toronto?
Yeah.
Is the big that's the big community out there?
This guy played high school in Ontario. Oh, he was born in Lithuania. Okay.
Look at that.
Look at that. I got a brother.
Yeah.
On the squad. He goes by Iggy.
Yeah.
We got another Iggy in Philly.
My man Anthony Hobson, I love it. I told you Oubre, because he goes, Oubre's on the block. Get Oubre. You do that. Everybody's like, you read these NBA rumors, and everybody's on the block. And he goes, I told you it was true. Let's wait and see if he gets moved first.
So now there's something out there per Woj. It looked like he said it on ESPN that the Sixers are out on a deal for Lowry.
Do we have way to go, Dylan. The Woj Bob. So he said it on the air?
Apparently, because somebody else tweeted it, another reporter, that it was per Woj, and he didn't tweet it.
Can you track that sound down if you can, Dill? If you can. Don't listen. You're doing great work, dude. Let me just tell you, Dill. You're doing an incredible job.
I love the D train. Like how
So
we
do I.
trust in Daryl Morey.
I trust
in Dylan McKinnon.
I agree. He's fantastic.
So if Green goes to the Warriors, if that's the case, per the Stein.
Yeah, but so the Stein is wrong about Green.
Unless it's for something else, but what?
What
This is the Daryl Morey's working, right?
So, all right, let's think about it, right? So who on Golden State is willing to be had?
Steph Curry.
Yeah, they're going to get Steph.
Yeah.
But seriously, who gets man, I don't know why would they move Oubre? Oubre's not a bad piece.
Yeah, but they're not winning anything.
Not this year, but Clay's coming back next year. You're going to go.
Yeah.
You're going to try to run it back, aren't you?
I would imagine.
What do you mean you would imagine? What are you going to do?
No, I mean, you're right. I don't know. Like, does a Damian Lee make sense?
For what?
For Danny Green? I don't know. There'd be other stuff involved.
Yeah, but who's making money? The only reason why you put Green in the deal is if you're trying to get money.
Right.
Unless it's a three-way trade. Wow.
Or Mark Stein was just wrong. It could be that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, we're getting pulled into these crazy scenarios, the deadline, because that's what it is. But I will tell you, can I just tell you one thing as we're in the middle of this? It's awesome. This is why the NBA is awesome. All right?
Oh, it's become
oh, my God.
It's become better than the MLB hot stove.
The NBA is the best. I love it, right? Like, all this is high intrigue, man. All the rumors and the reports and the Woj bombs and the wind stink, windy blowing in manure, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, we got Ben for Beal. Oh my God.
Oh, all right, let's get back to the phones, man. But this reminds me of when it was the 08 deadline, right? The 09 deadline. And the Phillies were in on the Clifter on Lee.
Yes.
Do you remember that deadline?
Yeah, it was
Dude,
going nuts.
It was 2009. I'll tell you exactly where I was. I was at training camp for the Eagles. That was the first wide nine, the 09 season.
Okay.
All right. I'll never forget because I was up there. I was doing a bunch of stuff for Fox, I guess. So I was covering training camp. But I was also doing it was for Fox 29 because I was also doing the Philly stuff. and I was working the phones for the deadline to see what they were going to do with Cliff Lee. And that was they landed Cliff Lee for like Jason Donald and that Jason Knapp. You remember that dude?
Oh, God.
He had the elbow. He threw like 99. He threw fire.
Still better than Andrew Knapp.
Yeah, no, but yeah, Jason Knapp. He was a kid. He was like 19. He had a great arm, but he was an arm problem waiting to happen because of his delivery.
Right.
And it happened. And Jason, I remember, we can't give up Jason Donald. He's the next Chase Utley.
Yep. Oh, we love our prospects.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
we love them.
And there was a catcher, too, like some,
Lou Marson.
Yes. Great memory.
Yeah, he was like the top prospect at the time.
Oh, and Pat Egan, Carrasco.
Yeah.
That was it, too. Carrasco.
But he wasn't even the chip in that move. And look, he turns out to be a nice player, and now he's in your division in rotation.
Yeah, that's right. Wow, that's right. Jason, here we go. You're right. We got the whole trade. Nat, Lou Marson, Donald, and Carrasco. Thanks, Pat Egan from the John Kincaid Show. Let's go.
Speaking of baseball, the New York Mets released Tommy Hunter.
Oh, all right. Who cares?
Let's
get
news
back
today,
to the deadline, man. I know it's a great news day.
Sorry,
man.
it wasn't good enough.
This is awesome. I just feel like, all right, what we got next? So wait, my head is exploding. So Woj says Sixers are out on Lowry.
Yeah, now a lot of people were tweeting that, so that means he definitely said it on ESPN.
Oh my God. Jared says on Instagram, on the gram, everybody forgetting about marketing. Anything there?
I haven't seen anything on marketing. I'm just trying to think. I mean, this Danny Green.
Is he part of the deal? Remember, the Bulls got Vucevic.
Huh. And then there's still your ball factor still. I know you're out on it, but that's still out there.
Is it? Are people still talking about it?
Oh, yeah.
He's
going to get moved.
Why are they moving him? But I mean, seriously, why would they move him? Who's going to run the point for him?
That's a good question.
And who's going to be in their backcourt? Tom, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Tom.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Tommy.
What's up? I just want to do a little Eagles rant real quick because of the incompetence of these two guys running the organization. Like, drafting with bad receivers and chasing receivers every draft. We're going to have to draft either Pitts or Chase probably this year. And my guy, who I want the Eagles to get, is Michael Parsons, who just ran a 4.35 at the Pro Day at Penn State, which is unreal for a guy his size. He's going to be a generational linebacker that we actually need and never had. And that's just my rant for the Eagles. Them two guys.
Yeah, and listen, I love Parsons too. Like I'm with you. Like I do. I think he's a great player.
Go to the Giants. He's going to go to the Giants or the Cowboys and torment us for the next 10 years.
I mean, the problem is that, like you said, like you just can't.
We're chasing that stud receiver that we could have had.
Well, I mean, if you are chasing a playmaker. And the problem is the playmaker on offense trumps the playmaker on defense, right?
Sure he does. Oh, I agree. But the fact that if we would have did the right thing like we're supposed to do, and he had any kind of confidence in that organization and picking talent, we would be drafting Parsons this year because it would be a position in need, and he would have been the top-rated player when you're bored. Instead, you're chasing Jamar Chase or Kyle Pitts. So anyway, back to the Sixers. I want no part of Lonzo Ball. If you can get Lowry, like you said, it seems like the deal is getting less. You have to give up to get him, and that would be great. But I like marketing also. If you can somehow grab that guy, man.
No, I agree too. I'm with you on that.
And Oubre, I like Oubre. I mean, there's a reason why Green's going to Golden State. If that's true, apparently it might not be true now. So I don't know, but it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a good 2 hours remaining. It's going to be a lot of.
I know. Listen. This is what's awesome about the NBA, right? Is that we're locked in, like all day. Like the whole show today is what groomers and what they're doing and who's saying what. That's the best.
It's also be on TV with like about 10 guys sitting around the table tweeting and looking at their phones and throwing stuff out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be fun. I can't wait. We need that one piece to get us over the top. And
they're close to. I like George Hill. I got to tell you, I like Tommy. I like George Hill.
Me too. It's a veteran guy who can shoot, and he's coming off the bench. That's what you need. It's less Furkan you got with him.
Yes.
On the team.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens, and hopefully for the best. And let's go Sixers.
I love it, Tommy. Great to talk to you. Family okay?
All right, cuz. Oh yeah, everybody's doing great.
Good man.
Yep.
Good man. Thanks, buddy. Good. I'm proud of you. Awesome. Corey, my man, the pool guy.
Yeah, what's up, man? What's happening, How you doing, man?
Corey, do me a favor. In 10 seconds, tell Andrew how we first started talking.
It was a great when the Celtics beat up the Sixers. I had to.
This was the Iguodala Sixers.
Yeah. My wife wanted me to open a pool, and I told her I wasn't doing it because the Sixers were on. And it got into a whole big thing. I was talking to Anthony about it on air. My wife hadn't been listening at the time. She called him right behind me and proceeded to give me the business.
Oh, that's awesome.
Shelly.
Yeah.
Right?
Good memory. Yep.
Yeah, Shelly was and then and I started ripping Shelly. Right? Like, your wife's a shrew, man. She's nasty. Right? Like that. And then she got wind of it, and she scared me, man.
She might be listening now, man.
Shelly's a great lady, man.
She sure is. Yo, man, all this basketball stuff is exciting, man. I love it. When you got a pen, man, write this down for me because we got to do a hashtag for Embiid. It's MVBIID. MVB. Come on, man. Get the hashtag out there.
Yeah, I like a lot of it. MVB, MVP, Beast.
But right before he got hurt, man, I want to thank whatever writer said he was scared to play against the Stifle Tower because he just went out there and started dismantling them. And actually, before that, he was killing everybody that he was in front of, which is why he's an MVP this year. But remember this year, earlier in the year, we were talking about how Tobias needs to step up. And
yes.
Lord have mercy,
yes.
has he? He's actually played better.
Did you any chance you heard yesterday with Tobias on the show?
No, I didn't. I missed it. I'm sorry. I was working.
No, that's all right. I mean, listen, you're busy. But he was, what a conversation. Andrew, wasn't that a great conversation?
Oh, it really was. Tobias is awesome, man.
He is. I'm so
do me
glad
a
it's
favor.
working out for him.
Go on the website, on our website, 97.5thefanatic.com. Just check it out because it's there. And
I'll go
to
back
him, man.
and do the rebroadcast.
Only because I know you would appreciate it, Core.
Yeah, I'm glad he worked out, man, because he signed that contract and he bet on himself, and he needed to play it as well. He needs to prove that he's worth the money, man. He's really playing well. I think George Hill is a solid move. I'm actually not scared of any team, man. They can bring on healthy squad. The squad bring on Brooklyn, man. I don't care.
Bleep Brooklyn.
We can beat Brooklyn, man. I'm not worried about that. It'll be a great 7-game series.
And I hope Reddick goes to Brooklyn too. Takes his sorry, decrepit ass to Brooklyn.
When he left his last year here, he faded in the second half, and I was like, yo, we don't need him anymore. He can't. He fades at the second half of the year. He shoots well.
Yeah, bleep him too. Yeah. Him, the beard, all of them. Let him go to hell, all of them.
Yeah,
Corey,
man.
you're the man, baby.
All right, man. Be safe. All right.
Don't be a stranger. Thank you. By the way, we got to do a yo, Tunis.
Because we got a yo.
Dylan's quick on the draw. You know that, Andrew?
Yes, he is. That's why he's the best. He's the train.
Yeah, I love Dylan. A big collective yo to all of our friends on YouTube. A salute to all of our friends on YouTube. Everybody hanging out, watching the show. You'll be back next week.
I'm gonna jump on right now.
You'll be back next week on YouTube. Right,
yes,
Jonas?
I will be. Yeah. I'm watching live right now. I see you.
You see me?
Yeah.
Here you go,
good.
brother.
That's a nice shirt you got on today,
This for
man.
you. I'm doing the parks today.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I'm going to be in public.
You look good.
If I don't do the public, if I'm not in public, I'll do the T-shirt or the hoodie. Listen, Nat and Tyrone and Mike, they're TV stars. They're used to it. All right? And that's you when you fill in. Chucky, Let me get Chucky up here in West Philly. Chucky Chuck.
Hermano.
There he is, Hermano. What do you say?
You going to be at the park tonight?
We at the parks tonight. Yeah, baby. We're at the park.
You have your sweatshirt on looking like Guinea?
Yes.
I finished it up. I finished the series the other day.
You did.
My favorite line for the whole series, from season 1 to season 4.
Don't tell me that, because I'm only at episode 5, season 3. So I got like another 5 episodes left.
You're gonna be surprised. I'll give you a couple of weeks, and then when I call back again in a couple of weeks, we'll talk. You're gonna need to talk to somebody.
Really?
Yeah, you're gonna need to have a conversation.
Because I'm thinking that Jenny and Chiro and the hipsters, the Italian hipsters, they all get together and create their own family and try to get revenge. That's my guess. But I don't want. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Good assumption. I'll just say that. A good assumption. I was thinking while I was waiting online to talk to you. We got rid of Green. You said who else from Golden State?
Well, he hasn't gotten rid of yet. He's just the Stein reported that they're talking about Green.
If you got rid of Green, only person I could think of, I wouldn't say Oubre because there's really no jump shot with him. I remember I watched a couple of their games at night.
Yeah,
He's more of a driver. I'm thinking Pascal from Villanova.
Yeah, he's buried on the bench too.
Yeah, and he's been playing. He played the beginning of the season. He played last season. He's a big role last season. Now he's like you said, he's deep on the bench.
He doesn't get much run at all.
He's a good player too. Plays inside, has a good perimeter on the jump shot.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not in any hurry to get rid of Danny Green. I don't know.
Me neither. But if that's going to happen, if it's Golden State, that's one other player I could think of. You're not bringing Wiggins here. I mean,
no.
Yeah, you're not going to bring Wiggins here. But I was thinking, you know what? That Oladipo trade might not be dead either now.
See, I heard they don't have interest in the Oladipo.
Really?
Yeah, I heard that the knee, that they question his health. Now, in all fairness, that day I came in raving the next day when I'm on League Pass and I'm watching him score 35 and I'm salivating. He didn't play the next game because of the knee. And he's been in and out of the lineup. Now, I didn't know it was because of the deadline and they're trying to protect him. But, I think there's still concern over that thing.
If we move Green, all right, then who's sliding into the starting lineup? We going to bring
Well, if you move Green, it signals that you're trying to bring on salary, right? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know who the salary is. It would make sense if you're moving Green, you're trying to bring Lowry, right, in a 3-way deal. But the Woj bomb said Sixers out on Lowry. Yeah. So, I don't know. It's a tough one, Chucky. Listen, Romano, I love you, buddy. Hang in there, man. See you, bro. See you. Take it easy. All right. We'll come back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. We still got a segment. And then Mikey, Miss, Tyrone, and Natalie will be here monitoring the situation. So keep it right here on The Fanatic, 97.5 The Fanatic, or on YouTube where you can watch us. Oh, man, Junis. Aren't you nervous?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what this Danny Green thing could possibly be.
Are you pacing the apartment?
No, because the creaky floorboards would go through the radio, and I don't want that.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I get that. All right. Let's talk Parks Casino, Street Road, Bend, Salem, the 4for4 casino and sportsbook of choice. Yes. We'll be there later tonight, in fact. Oh, yeah. We're there every Thursday night, Cousins Corner. And don't forget, and here's the deal, all right? When you talk about Parks, the tournament's still going on. And they got incredible lines and everything you name. Like, you can still bet who wins it all. Like, if you like Gonzaga, 100 gets you 150. If you want to take a shot with the Cats, 100 gets you 3,300. All right? You can bet all kinds of crazy things. What state the national champion will be from. If you like fantasy, you'll love all the futures and the player props. You name it. Do it now. And by the way, as a new customer, you can get a free $50 sports bet. No deposit required. That's right. Free $50 sports bet right there. Use the promo code Fanatic, parkscasino.com. It's a great deal. Do it now. You got to be 21. You got to be in Pennsylvania. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Wheelin' and dealin'. This Fanatic Sports Update is brought to you by Martin Law, the law firm for injured workers. Visit PAWorkinjury.com. Woj reporting the Sixers are acquiring OKC's George Hill for Tony Bradley, Terrence Ferguson, and 2 future second-round picks as part of a 3-way deal with the Knicks. Austin Rivers goes to OKC. Terrence Ferguson goes to the Knicks. Knicks are sending Iggy Brazdeikis to the Sixers. Sixers send second-round picks in 2025 and 2026 to the Thunder. Trade deadline is today at 3 o'clock. Sixers play the Lakers tonight. Hear that game on the Fanatic at 10. Flyers looking to bounce back from back-to-back losses as they open a 2-game series against the Rangers. Hear that game on WMMR at 7. Cuz's Corner is tonight from 6 to 7, live from Parks Casino. Speeding puts you, your passengers, and others on the road at risk. Slow down, save a life, be safe, PA. More at penndot.gov/safety, paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars. Stick with the Fanatic all day long for breaking news and updates. I'm Natalie Eganoff for 97.5 The Fanatic.
Anthony Gargano, weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic. Check out Anthony Gargano every Thursday night from 6 to 7 p.m. for Cuz's Corner, live from the Parks Casino Sportsbook. Anthony takes you around the world of sports and gets you ready for the upcoming games. That's Cuz's Corner. Listen every Thursday night starting at 6 from the Parks Casino Sportsbook and on 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Thinking about life insurance? What if you could make one free phone call and learn your best price from nearly a dozen highly rated, price-competitive companies? Well, that's exactly what happens when you call SelectQuote Life. For example, George is 40. He was getting sky-high quotes from other companies because he takes meds to control his blood pressure. But when I shopped around, I found him a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $25 a month. I'm SelectQuote agent Dan Savino. And believe me, if SelectQuote isn't shopping for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote, call 800-723-5220. That's 800-723-5220. 800-723-5220. Or go to SelectQuote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policy at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Or price could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
Hi, it's Mike Miss from Farron Electric. You know, under normal circumstances, there are a lot of electrical problems we're willing to overlook. But these days are anything but normal, which makes minor things like ungrounded outlets, a breaker that keeps tripping, or not having enough outlets in every room a little more noticeable and a lot more irritating. For any electrical problem or project in your home, just call my electrician, Dan Namaro, the owner of Farron Electric, or just visit FarronElectric.com. That's FARRYN Electric.com.
Welcome to the show. Are you ready for a ride? Welcome to the show, America. This is Ford Truck Month. Get the best deals of the year on the only trucks built Ford tough. Drive home the all-new, completely redesigned 2021 Ford F-150, the legendary Performer Ford Super Duty, or the adventure-ready Ford Ranger. Work or play, count on Ford trucks to get the job done. But hurry, Ford Truck Month is one show you don't want to miss. Welcome to the show.
You know I'm betting the tournament this year on FanDuel Sportsbook in partnership with Valley Forge Casino, America's #1 sportsbook. Because on FanDuel, your first bet is risk-free. It doesn't matter who you're betting on. New users get up to $1,000 in site credit back if your first bet doesn't win. FanDuel has odds on all the action, an easy-to-use app, and always on promotions. So your next chance to win with FanDuel is only minutes away. FanDuel wants to make you a millionaire. Yes, they're giving away $1 million to one lucky bettor. New and existing users get an additional shot at the payout every day you bet the tourney. So if you want a shot at becoming a millionaire or even a thousandaire, download the FanDuel Sportsbook app. Use the promo code Natalie so they know that I sent you. FanDuel just gave away $1 million and will be doing so again before the end of the tournament. Sign up now. FanDuel Sportsbook, promo code Natalie.
Must be 21 and over and present in NJ or PA. No purchase necessary. Restrictions apply for $1 million drawing. Risk-free offer for first online real money wager only. Site credit is non-withdrawable and expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See sportsbook.fanduel.com for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Honey, we need to clear the air.
I'm sorry, and I promise it'll never happen again.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
The Bryant Evolution Air Purifier captures and kills up to 99% of select viruses and bacteria. And Bryant Heating and Air Conditioning contractors will do whatever it takes to provide your family with this healthier, cleaner air, including great financing offers on a new energy-efficient system. To find a Pierce Phelps Bryant contractor near you, visit nopaybryant.com. Bryant.
Whatever it takes.
Are you looking for a cool way to get started with golf or improve your game when you can't get on the course? Well, 5-Iron Golf is the perfect place. Then better yet, you can join the league starting Monday. All Fanatic listeners get $100 off league fees. Just DM them on Twitter or Instagram. At 5-Iron Golf, just spell it all out. Tell them Mike sent you, and you'll get $100 off your league fee. Join with friends or solo, and DM them today and mention me, Mike Missinelli, and get $100 off your league fee. Visit 5-Iron at 16th and Chestnut Street in Center City and at 5irongolf.com.
Are you okay?
Fine. Just tackling the hall closet. I'm flinging myself into spring cleaning.
I'm going to clean up on Chardonnays at low prices at Total Wine. I want to fling into spring with thousands of wines, spirits, and beers to explore. We can save big and mix up cocktails with tequilas and fruit-flavored vodkas. There's so many choices. Chardonnays, rosés, pinots, proseccos.
I'm going to Total Wine with you.
Wondrous selection, helpful guides, always low prices. Total Wine and more. Drink responsibly, B21.
Progressive Motorcycle presents Road Wisdom from the Motor. To find your balance, keep riding. And if you stop, put your feet down so you don't fall. Progressive Motorcycle also presents Roadside Assistance. Progressive Motorcycle for those who were born to ride. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Experience March like never before because fans are welcome at the FanDuel Sportsbook at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. You can bet the bracket and watch every game live all tournament long on our 52-foot LED media wall display. And with tons of betting kiosks, you won't miss a thing waiting in line. Treat yourself like a number one seed. Get off the bench and into the action at FanDuel Sportsbook at Live Casino and Hotel Philadelphia. Your home for college hoops all tournament long. Must be 21 or older and present in Pennsylvania. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Listen to 97.5 The Fanatic everywhere. On Alexa at 97.5thefanatic.com, the Fanatic app, and now on radio.com. Live.
All right. Look at this. What are we talking about there, Dylan? We're talking about the Bagster. Am I right? Because I love the Bagster. You know that. The Bagster bag. Yes. Here's the deal. Springtime's here. In fact, tomorrow, it's going to be close to 80 degrees tomorrow. No, it's how great is that? And that means spring cleaning, all the junk and everything else. It could mean some home improvements, all the junk and everything else. So here's the deal. When it comes to cleaning everything up this spring, you need one item, all right? No matter what cleanup it is, you need the Bagster. A 3 cubic yard dumpster in a bag. It is sold at Home Depot, Lowe's, and local home improvement stores, hardware stores everywhere across the Delaware Valley for just $29.99. That's it. And the Bagster bag holds 3,300 pounds of waste. So it's perfect for any job. Trust me, you're going to need help. So you get the Bagster. I'm telling you, go to thebagster.com, find the stores nearest you. They got all the details. But you're going to need the Bagster for all your jobs this spring. And just remember, I told you. Anthony Gargano, clean it up with the Bagster. Dumpster in the bag.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now
on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Oh, Andrew, you and I are on the same page as usual all day today.
Oh, of course.
And I'm beating you to the punch. And do we do it again? Are you about to tell me that Danny Green's agent has told him to expect to be traded?
Yep, that was one of the things I was going to get to.
What else you got, Andrew?
Well, I got the full trade for George Hill.
Okay.
Because they gave up a little bit more. So, I mean, it's all bench pieces. Sixers get George Hill and my man, the great Ignas Brazdeikis. I love being able to say that. The Thunder get Tony Bradley.
Amazing Lithuanian, man.
Oh, I love it, man. He averages 4 minutes a game in his career. Tony Bradley, Philly's second-round picks in 2025 and 2026, plus Austin Rivers. So that's going to OKC. The Knicks get Terrence Ferguson, but they also get Vincent Poirier, who is another backup big on the Sixers. So you would imagine, because right now, I mean, Embiid's still out. All you have is Howard. I guess they're going to bring in another big somewhere, somehow.
Wow.
Because Dwight Howard is literally the only healthy center on the team right now.
Wow. Let me try to...
So everyone's making the correlation that Paul Reed's going to come up, but he's only 6'9". So, you know, you can't have him playing backup big.
Huh.
Unless you're going a small lineup. But, I mean, right now you've been having Dwight Howard come off the bench and Bradley start. You can't start with Paul Reed at center.
Yeah.
So I imagine they have to be bringing somebody in.
I know. Who could that be? A backup 4. Now that Belizia goes to Miami, they need a backup 4. Marketing?
Maybe.
Danny Green will be traded.
Right. But, I mean,
That's what his agent told him. Okay.
Right.
Well, if Lowry's not going to happen, where is he going? Who are we looking at?
Yeah, and Woj said it's off the table. So, you know, there's something. Something's got to be in the works.
Oh, my God, dude. I don't know. All right. Anybody out there got any thoughts? We got any ideas?
Because you literally have no big other than Dwight Howard right now that's active.
No. I mean, listen, Ben gives you some, flexibility with a lineup, but you're right. Who should...
Exactly. How are you starting? Unless Howard just starts until Embiid's back.
I mean, what about Thaddeus? Who did Chicago get? Because Chicago gets
They got
Vucevic.
Vucevic early.
Right. So because they get Vucevic, do they move Thaddeus?
I mean, they have a ton of bigs.
There was talk about Thaddeus being moved anyway. You remember that?
Yes.
I don't know. It's interesting.
I mean, they have 4 power forwards on the roster right now.
Yeah, there's got to be something there. There's got to be something with Chicago. The Golden State thing, I don't know. I mean, who do you like in Golden State?
Unless they're just trying to free up money, right? You bring in Danny Green, who's in the final year of his deal. Now, a lot of people are saying, what about Boogie Cousins as another backup big?
Well, I forgot all about him. I don't know. You want him? He's talented, but...
Talented, and he wouldn't play many minutes. I mean, come playoff time, is he really playing, right? Because you got Embiid and Howard.
Yeah. You know what's funny? That should be a Nets move. That's a
roster
Brooklyn
space
move.
left.
Boogie Cousins, huh? I don't know. All right. Greg, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Greg.
How we doing?
What's going on, buddy?
Well, to get on to this topic with Danny Green and us trading Danny Green, first off, I would like to say that moving Danny Green, I think to touch the starting roster will be completely insane, especially if you're not getting a big piece. And I think Boogie would be a horrible idea to come to the Sixers, only for the fact that we already have the problem with Embiid of staying healthy. Granted, they've been doing a great job kind of keeping them better at staying healthy, but I think Boogie can't stay healthy either. So even if he plays, what if he goes down and Embiid goes down? Then you're just still
listen, if Embiid goes down, you're done, no matter what. So, he's almost irrelevant to the equation.
That's true. If Embiid goes down, the Sixers, I mean, I don't want to say that. I mean, granted, we haven't really played anybody in the past couple of weeks, but our bench looks amazing right now between Shake, Furkan, and all them. But with the trade deadline, one person that I haven't heard you guys talk about, but if they were available to be traded to lead the Sixers, I would say Furkan.
Huh?
I'm not. Listen. I have my reasons. I would be okay with trading Furkan.
Well, yeah. So would I. Who's knocking down your door for Furkan Korkmaz?
Yeah, I heard a lot of people say they wouldn't want to trade Furkan.
Nah, it's stupid.
He's a good shooter off the bench.
Nah, it's stupid.
Yeah,
nobody's breaking the door down for Korkmaz.
Yeah, I know that. I get that. But you want Lowry. I'm a big Oladipo fan.
I've already said that. I've talked about Oladipo. I love Oladipo, but the problem is they look at his knee and they're not interested because they don't trust his health.
Yeah, but
no, I'm telling you what their standpoint is. They know better. They know better than you and I.
I know that 100%. I'm just a fan that, you know.
Right. I'm just telling you they're not in on Oladipo. I liked him too, but I don't know what to tell you. Matthew says, what about Aldridge as a buyout? So you free up some money with Danny Green.
Yeah, I mean, that's a possibility. Somebody sent in Andre Drummond too, but the only thing is once Embiid's back, and Dwight Howard, let's just say it, he's been pretty damn good for his role, right? So what would a Drummond do for you? What would I know Aldridge can.
Aldridge's a little different. He's more of a 4.
Yeah, he could play 4 for you. Dude, I don't know what they're gonna do.
I know.
Because they do need another big. Now.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think they're short, but it's got to be somebody like that. Like Aldridge makes a lot of sense to me. Phil, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Phil.
Yo, what's up, cuz?
What's happening,
caller.
Phil? Welcome, brother.
Yeah, I'll be honest, man. I've been itching these past 4 hours. I've been pacing.
I know. It's great, isn't it?
It's great. I mean, no deadline beats this in any other sport. And I think we really need another big, like you were saying. I wouldn't be against Aldridge on the buyout market. He could play some 4. He can hit some jumpers, playoff experience. But, I mean, Lowry Markkanen, you know, he doesn't play any defense, but if you stuff him, he's a better Mike Scott, I think.
I agree.
In terms of 3. He's a better Mike Scott.
I agree with you, brother. I'm down all day long with him.
And their salaries match. Mike Scott's making $5 million. He's making $6.7 million. And Celtics got Fournier for 2 second-round picks. I don't see why you can't throw more second-round picks at him. And then, unfortunately, it seems we're out on, I mean, I believe everything Woj, you know, all Woj bombs. And it's disappointing to hear that we're out on Lowry. So I don't know what this Danny Green stuff is. Maybe I would like a guy like Karis LeVert, maybe. I would throw picks at that guy. He's got 3 years left on his deal.
I mean, LeVert's a hell of a player. I mean, I don't know why. Yeah. If you're in Indiana, you know, you want to keep him.
You would think. I mean,
he's a building block.
They're 9 seed.
Yeah, you know what's funny? They're a weird team because they got some pieces I like a lot. Like I love Brogdon. I know that he was mentioned as
he'd be a great
player. But Brogdon and Sabonis and LeVert and Turner. I mean, now LeVert just got healthy for them. So
yeah, he's just getting back on the court. Exactly.
I feel it's interesting, man. I like Markkanen. He's a guy that can actually stretch the floor.
Yeah, I think Markkanen's the one. We need more shooting and more size off the bench. Like, especially now that we gave up Poirier and the almighty Tony Bradley. But
I don't know, brother. Keep pacing.
I do like George Hill. I think that helps shape a lot because on the second unit, sometimes I feel like it's just too predictable. It's Shake and Dwight pick and roll all the time, and then it's Furk getting the ball and then not passing it. So
yeah, I think that, man.
So I think George Hill coming in there, it's more they can bounce off. They can both do pick and roll. And George Hill is also close to 40% 3-point shooter, and he's got playoff experience. So I think that was a great move. I was expecting more to do that, but
no, I actually thought
we
that
still need more. We still need more because the Nets, they're there. They're going to get healthy.
Well, they're all I hear you. It's all superpower time. Thanks, Phil. Appreciate it. And apparently, the Redick thing is real to Brooklyn.
Right. I hate that. I'm going to hate that team. I hate him,
dude. I hate it. It's good. It's about time you join me on the Brooklyn 8.
Yeah, because of JJ Redick. Screw that guy. You want to be close to your family? You go to New Orleans.
I'm just checking out it now. This is amazing. Look at this. Redick going to the Nets. I mean, it makes sense. The rat.
I hate him.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, I went to Philly to get the bag. All right, cool.
JJ.
Sick gelled hair you have when you play.
That's fantastic. Where else we at? All right. Well, I'm just waiting. I like you.
This Danny Green thing's confusing me, man.
Yeah, his agent, and that was Pompey, right?
Yeah.
Keith said that. Is that possible that he's, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just done. Well, Anthony says, what about John Collins? I love John Collins.
The Hawks are the 4th seed, though.
I know they're not.
They're actually winning. They have home court if the season ended today for the first round matchup.
Yeah.
John Collins is a hell of a player, too.
Yes. Joe says the Woj bomb was in the context of the Hill trade. He was saying that resolves their guard needs.
So that doesn't mean they're out. I don't know. A lot of people were tweeting that he said they're out on Lowry.
Yeah, Did you ever find it, Dill? No? Yeah, it's tough. Let's go to Rome. Rome, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Romeo!
Yo, cuz, what's going on?
What's up, my
brother?
man?
Man, the NBA, man, they sure know how to keep you on your toes.
Oh, it's the best.
Man, I'm in the gym trying to work out. I can't even
concentrate.
Yeah, I'm looking at my phone, looking at that little bird on my. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on here?
I know.
It's the best. That's why I love the NBA. They do a great job. And I'm happy we got my man George Hill because we needed somebody that can handle the rock and set some guys up. I like
him. I do. I like him. I think that was
all we do is just go to shake all day. That's pretty predictable. And with George Hill, I feel like if he's in the game down the stretch, we don't kind of have to force feed the ball to Tobias. I'd rather him just make that quick decision. And if George Hill is the one handling the ball, he can set up Embiid, Simmons, or Tobias for a shot. Before, we didn't really have anybody to do that. We would have Ben come down. He would give Tobias the ball and then kind of, go to his spot. So I'd rather George Hill or a point guard have the ball. That's what I want. I wanted somebody that can handle the ball, and I'm glad that, Daryl Morey went out and got that.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. I'm with you 100%. I do. I'm with you.
Yeah.
What's next, right? What's next?
I don't know. I'm a little scared about this Danny Green thing because I kind of didn't really want to trade him unless it's really for the right piece.
I agree.
Their starting lineup, they have the best record or percentage of all lineups in the NBA. I don't really know why we would touch that.
Yeah,
so I'm not sure. I don't know what's going to happen, but most moves that happen are always unpredictable.
Yeah, and great stuff, Ron. Thanks, buddy. That's exactly what we're thinking about right now, right? Which is who's out there, who we missing. The Keith Pompey report throws a lot of uncertainty into it.
Yeah, it really does.
Right? Otherwise, you go, well, maybe they're just done.
So here's the latest in conspiracy theory land. Bradley Beal has begun to follow different members of the Warriors on Instagram.
Wow.
Yeah, that's we've now reached conspiracy land.
Okay, so let's go further, right? So let's take this because Green and Golden State. So if Bradley Beal goes to Golden State, there needs to be money exchanged. So the Sixers are there, right?
Right.
So what smaller piece would the Sixers have interest in with Golden State or Washington?
Your boy Bertans.
Bertans.
That's your sniper off the bench.
I was thinking about Bertans because
that's your sniper off the bench.
You brought him up the other day.
Dobbies. Now, how about this for
Bertans
investigating Tanya T. Morris, the great Tanya T. Morris on Twitter? The Sixers have changed their promo with GoPuff, which had Danny Green on it, and he has since been removed.
Really?
Dude.
So, really, he's okay. Okay. So now we got Beal and the
Following
Warriors.
the Warriors. And Danny Green's no longer.
Danny Green no longer on Go Puff. Associated for the Sixers.
Oh, God.
So let's think about this for a second. So Oubre goes to Washington, right? They're going to look for any kind of young players, right?
Right.
Wiggins, I'm sure they throw that trash. He gets shipped.
He's total trash.
He's like,
He's the Baxter.
I can't believe he's that bad, man. I thought he was going to be great, Wiggins.
Winless for Wiggins, man.
And he just turns out to be everybody's garbage. Oh, my God. Minnesota, Golden State. Now he goes to Washington. Oh, my God. So where else? What does that mean? All right. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You know something's dropping at 205.
I know.
You know.
I know. It's happening. Well, we're getting kicked out. Listen, everybody, enjoy it. You're in great hands. Mikey Miss and Tyrone Natalie got you. Thank you, Dylan. Did a great job. Thank you, Chunas. Everybody, wow. I'll be with you guys pacing, and we'll talk about it tomorrow, okay? Have a great day, and we'll see you a little bit later on the night for Cousins Corner live from Parks.
What's up, guys? It's Andrew. You know I'm betting the tournament this year on FanDuel